Hopefully my service is good. I have 2 bars. Tried to get the best service I could, and seems 2 bars is all I'm gonna get. So that's all she wrote for today. Why are you not charging those? There we go. There we go. All right. I'll grab my rigs. Man, she's windy. She is windy. Let's see what I got for rigs here. I think you guys should be all right. What's up, Baxter? How you doing there, brother? Big catch. How's it going? I'm just deciding on what rig I'm going to use here. I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. I made myself like a makeshift pickerel rig, so hey, I got 3 bars now. Awesome. Initially, I only had a couple bars there. I'm doing all right, brother. How you doing? Appreciate you, Rooster. How's it going there, brother? I'm doing good. I'm happy to get outside. I love getting outside. Love getting out in the sun. It's a good breeze today. It's pretty windy. As you can hear the umbrella flapping away there. But that's okay. We should be just fine. I was just deciding on what rig I'm going to start with here. I have my own little homemade pickerel rig, so we're going to go with that, I guess. Because I'm hoping to catch some goldeye today or something else along those lines. I need some, yeah, I need some cut bait for when we go to Lockport, so we can smash the big kitty cats. That's what I'm hoping for. Ugh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's pretty rocky the area I'm in here. I had no idea it was this deep. Now that the water's receded a few feet, I can really see. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for wishing me good luck there. Like I said, I want to get cut bait today because I want to go to Lockport and I want to catch some more of those big channel cats. I miss catching the big kitties. Like I said, it was pretty windy today, guys, so I apologize if the audio gets a little buggered up from that, but can't control the wind, so it's just how she is. Okay, well, I mean, you could still check her out after. It wasn't too long of a stream, but oh, it was so good. I pigged out afterwards. Oh man, did I ever pig out? Yeah, I love eating walleye. 27 days, damn, bro. I wasn't even counting down the days. Audio's perfect, awesome. How's the video quality? Is that good as well? Thank you guys for smashing the like already. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. I'm just baiting up now, and we're gonna toss her out, and we're gonna start. Yeah, man, this water level's dropped down crazy. Perfect video, awesome. When I got here, I couldn't get any better than 2 bars, but all of a sudden it just improved here, and I got 3 bars, so now it's jumping back and forth between 2 and 3, so appreciate you letting me know. All right, so I'm gonna be doing some more bottom fishing here. I just have, I made my own like homemade pickerel rig basically. A couple little beads on the end there with a piece of minnow. And then the weight on the bottom, that's it. So we're gonna throw her out and see what we can get here, guys. I'm fishing pretty close to shore here. There's like a little eddy in front of me, so. See how she goes. I'll put out more than 1 rod. Yeah. Holy cow, is that a drop off there or what? Guess I'll have to throw it out farther. Wow, that's a drop off there. Crap. I had no idea it was that deep there. There we go. That's better. I'll get back with you in a second here, guys. Wow, that's a crazy drop off there. I can hardly believe how deep that is. I cast quite a ways out, but I can tell that line is so close to shore, it looks like, because I guess there's just a big drop off there. All right, we got a bell out. Yeah, the shoreline isn't too great where I'm at here. It's pretty rocky. How you like that there, Randy? That was pretty sweet, bro. Oh, it was good. I ate like probably at least half of that what I fried there, and after I'm done fishing today, when I go back, I'm gonna have some more. Super good though. Oh, can't wait. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Yeah. How's your guys' day going? You guys having a good day? Yeah. Just gonna preemptively charge my phone a bit here so I can, because I got the ice pack on the back to make sure she don't overheat. What's up, Trey? How's it going? Good to have you. I'm glad that I prepared in case it got hot. It was really, really mild. What do you say? Yeah, the crust like that, yeah, no, nice and crispy. Well, I mean, you can catch a number of different things here. You can catch pike, walleye, crappie. Damn, that wind is strong, holy cow. But I'm hoping for some smaller bait fish, to be honest, because I need them for cut bait. What's up? What's up, say there? GG, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it's freaking way warmer than I anticipated today, though. At least I brought my flip-flops and stuff along. What's up, Shane? How's it going? Yeah, I really hope we get into him today. That'd be sick. I'd look forward to that. And hopefully that umbrella isn't too annoying for you guys. I got to keep my phone under the sun here. Because in the past, my phone would just freaking die in the middle of the stream. It would just say, reconnecting. So I have to start bringing an umbrella to keep my phone in the shade. Errol, what's up? Man, it's hard to read that. I'm doing pretty good. I had a good workout this morning. Kitties were all fed before I took off there, and got finished getting my room set up there because I'd moved just barely. And now we're getting out and doing some fishing, so pretty excited for that. Hopefully we catch something today. Like I said, I'm gonna throw more than one rod out there though, just to increase our odds of getting something here. I brought my ice fishing rod too because it's got a bobber and a hook on there, so we'll toss that out there for fun, see what we can smash with that guy. Yeah, you got a question, huh? Shoot. Just make sure you're respectful, because like I said, sometimes there's kids in here, so. It's a bit of a windy day. Beautiful though. It's a beautiful day still. All right. I'm gonna throw a minnow on this other rod, and we'll toss that one out as well. What was your question there, brother? I'm doing pretty good there, Errol. Just happy to get outside. Always love coming outside. I'm an outdoor dog. I could literally live outside. I've been homeless before, so I know I can do it. That's the Red River. And where is it? It is near Morris, Manitoba in Canada. And it's a river system that I believe it actually comes out of the US. I believe so. Ugh. Holy cow, that wind is a lot stronger than I anticipated. Yeah. Sorry about the flapping of the umbrella there, but it is what it is, guys. Turn that brightness up a bit. Let's catch them all. Exactly, Spot Snatcher. You're right there, brother. Toddy, well, I'm good. Happy to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, just getting out here doing some fishing. I mean, I just love getting out here in general. Sometimes you come out and you get skunked, but it's just the way she is. Yeah, walleye would be nice for sure. What's up, little? How you doing there, brother? How does the Red River taste? I don't know, bro. I've never tasted the Red River. What's up, Ryan? Yeah. Never felt curious enough to take a swig. Have you caught anything fish? Well, I just barely started. We just barely got going here, but I've caught goldeye, bullhead, catfish here. I've caught carp. Yeah, I've caught a number of things here. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Good to have you. Walleye the cat. Yeah, that's so funny. Y'all were naming my kitty cat fish names. That was so funny. What a good laugh that was. Yeah, somebody named one Flathead. Oh man, that made me laugh. Freaking funny. Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of people that eat catfish. I mean, I'm not one of them. I've never. Somebody made it for me one time. I've said it a few times on live here, but they baked it in the oven, and I did not like it at all. Why do you suck at catching pike? What are you using for trying to catch them? What are you using to going after them? That was me. What's up, biker? How you doing there, brother? Oh, he's a diver. That's sick, bro. That's something picked it up, guys. Oh, what is that? Oh, something had it. He got off though. Damn, something picked it up. He was swimming with it. I looked back and saw the line traveling. That's wild. Holy cow. Well, that's a good sign. That's crazy. Oh, wow. There's some kind of undertow down there. Might have to cast it further out that way. We almost had one there, guys. That was fast. Kitty bite. I don't know what that was. But I just saw the line freaking traveling in the water. I was like, oh, something's got it. I had it for a split second there. I'm going to recast this here one second. Yeah, that would have been a quick one, guys. You hadn't even been fishing long enough. What's going on here? What's going on with this rod? Yeah, that's crazy how much that drops off there. That blows my mind. I might have to put it further out, yeah, because it just keeps getting pulled way in the shore here. Sorry, I'm not answering you guys. I've only ever caught a smallie, never caught a large. 6'9", just a unit, brother. No action. I always use 5 diamonds for pike. That's what I always use. What's going on, Robert? How you doing, brother? We're just getting down to the river here, just getting started. Weird going on that reel. All right, put it way out. That current is pulling it real weird. Huh. What's going on with it? Yeah, I might have to put some more weight on there, I'm thinking. There's like a big undertow there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slap the other onto the other rod. There's a definite undertow there because this weight is just getting dragged across the bottom. Come on now. It's weird. That reel is being funny for some reason there. I might have to do some looking at it. Yeah, it is beautiful float. Yeah, absolutely. Not only am I going to be doing ice fishing, I'm going to be doing survival camping for you guys too. I'll do some challenges where I'll go out and I will ice fish, and whatever I catch that day is what I'll get to eat when I survival camp. And I do a lot of hunting and stuff, so I'll show you guys the shelters and blinds that I build in the wintertime. I love that stuff. I've been doing it for years. I always just went out by myself and did it. So it's going to be cool for the first time being able to bring people along. I think the coldest I've been out is minus 32. So that's the coldest I've slept in anyways. I've hunted in like minus 45. Yeah, people always said I was crazy doing it too. And I'm like, but I love it. You can't stop me. You know, when you love it, what are you going to do, man? I saw it. That's funny, bro. Funny. Alright. This rig is getting weird here. There we go. I'm gonna have to tie some more weight onto it. It's getting yanked by that current. I've never caught a largemouth. I've only caught a smallmouth before, never a large. Yeah, oh no, I've hunted in like probably minus 45. But in terms of survival camping, I think the coldest I've been in was minus 32. With wind chill, it was below minus 40 though. But in the woods, you don't feel that wind in the woods. That's like the goal when you're survival camping, is to get out of the wind, because that's what'll kill you. What's up there, GG? Sorry guys, I'm just gonna quickly add another weight on here. That current is strong. There's like an undertow down there. When I threw it in, I could see that it was actually getting pulled along. Whenever that fish pulled it off the bottom there, I could tell it was yanking it along. I've been fishing since I was a little kid. I've been fishing for like, or are you asking about today? Because I mean, today we've been fishing for like 10 minutes. But if you're talking about in general, I mean, I started fishing when I was just a kid. I was probably like 3 or 4 when I started fishing. 7.2, damn, that's sick. I know some of the people in here, they've caught ones that are like freaking like 10 pound ones, just straight tanks. Bow hunt, I used to. I'm gonna get back into it yet. I haven't in quite a long time here, but I absolutely am going to. I'm actually pretty good with a bow. We used to hunt rabbits and squirrels with bow. We even shot little birds with bow. I had a recurve bow when I was a kid, a 40-pound recurve bow. Man, that wind is rugged. Never caught a largemouth, just the smallie. One day I will. I did try to catch them a little while ago. I went up for 3 hours at this place that has them. I didn't get a single bite. Appreciate you, Robert. All right. So I put a little more weight on it now, and we're gonna toss her back out. Ugh. There we go. Oh yeah, way more weight. That ain't going nowhere. Perfect. Got the bell on. All right. Now, it's kind of an awkward place that I'm in here, but let's see if I can get my chair down. No guarantees though. Oh, that wind is strong. Y'all are just gonna see me tip back and fall into the water. Almost got kidnapped earlier. Jeez, bro. Is your wife trying to take you to Bed Bath and Beyond or what? Oh, I appreciate the sup there, Brooks. I do. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I'll catch you later, little. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Appreciate you popping in, saying hi. Everybody that smashed the like already, thank you very much, guys. Got 22 likes already. We're just starting, so. I needed that. 50 subs, sick, bro. You guys should pop over and give Biker some love on his channel or get him up to 50 subs so he can start streaming. I know that, well, shout outs, I've got some of y'all to that point of 50 subs and you guys have started streaming and you shot me messages and been like, thank you, now I got enough subs and you started streaming, so that's pretty sweet, guys. I like that. 43, yeah, I'm 37 there, brother. That's crazy, MS, bro. That's crazy. If you guys are curious what I'm saying, MS, I love Brett. The channel used to be MS. MS, forget the rest of it, but that's how I remember him by. Yeah, catch you later, Tomato. Like I said, appreciate you, brother. That's nuts. Oh, GG, appreciate that. Thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, I'm fishing. I got the rod right over my shoulder there. I've got 2 rods in right now. How you doing there, Christoph? Yeah, it's a little windy day, but it's a beautiful day for sure. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I appreciate the sup there, bro. Man, that current's strong back there. There's like a little eddy right here. This main current hits the bank and then it circles back and it's creating this little spot here of current, but there's a calm area in here as well, so. Yeah, what are you up to there, Christoph? Oh, it's a beautiful day, guys. It's so nice out right now. I hope we smash something good though, guys. You never know what you're gonna catch in this river. Like, sometimes you'll catch a bunch of small ones, but they've pulled big ones out of here. Thank you, Biker. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I've caught some pretty big channel cats in here. I think the biggest one I ever caught in this river was 37 inches. But that was a little while ago, though. That was maybe 3 years ago now. Yeah, what a beautiful day, though. Like, see it back there? Freaking gorgeous day. My chair is so precariously set up here, guys. Don't laugh too hard if I tip backwards on and fall on these rocks here. It's a little rugged back there, so 1 second, I gotta dig into my backpack here. Yeah, my service wasn't too good when I got here, but just decided to get better for me there, so that's a blessing. That's nice. That's crazy you're talking about there, bro. Brett, that's nuts, man. Yeah, y'all gotta be careful out there. Oh yeah, little kitties are doing great. For like 5 minutes, bro. Well, at least you got that cardio. Damn, bro. Glad everything turned all right with that. Yeah, it's going today. It's going pretty good there, Beast. Did a live stream earlier. Got my workout done and got out here. We're gonna try to catch some fish. The weather's pretty beautiful. It's a little windy, but you won't see me complain. Hold on, guys. I gotta put rocks underneath this chair. I'm legit gonna fall down the shore here if I'm not careful. Yeah, the ground here is really not flat at all. Yeah. I don't feel like getting hurt today. There. That should do it. How you doing today, Christoph? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dog, bro. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, like I said, my kitty cat went not too long ago as well, so I feel for you. Had mine for 2 years, but I would say it was 2 great years. She was an orphan cat when I found her. She was starving when I found her, and I won her over with deer meat and elk meat. That's how I won her over. Some guy coming down the shore here. He's got no fishing gear. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what he's doing. Damn, that wind is wild. Yeah. Willow. Well, I'm sorry to hear about Willow. 15, wow. Well, at least you got a good long while in there. I had mine for 2 years, and her first litter of kittens at 2 years old there, it took her life from her. So. I love catching channel cats. Some of y'all, if you're not familiar with my channel, that's what I've been doing for a while now. I've been smashing channel cats. Like, we've caught like 80 of them on live, master channel cats. They're all like 36 inches, probably some 37s and even 38s. I caught one that was 39. That's my biggest one. That wasn't on live though. So far on live, I think around 37's the biggest one on live here. But my record is 39-inch channel cows, 30 pounds. And I've been trying to beat that 40-inch mark for a little while now. Yeah, it was 30 pounds and it was 39 inches. For a channel cat, that's a freaking unit. Because for a channel cat to get to that size, it'll take them probably about 20 years, maybe even 25 years. Hardhead catfish here in the Gulf. I don't think I've really even heard of a hardhead cat. Okay, Corpus Christi, Texas. Well, it's good to have you. I appreciate you popping in. I'm really hoping we hook into something interesting here. There's sturgeon in here too, so with some luck, maybe we'll end up hooking a sturgeon. That'd be sick. But those channel cats, guys. Yeah. Awesome, Garcia. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, you guys go send some love over to I Love Brett there. He's been with the channel for quite some time. He used to have a different channel there, but he lost the other account, so he's starting a new one. I'm fishing on the bottom. I made a homemade pickerel rig. I make my own rigs now. I don't even bother buying them. If you're curious about how I make them, I do have a video or how I made them. 45 subs, sick, bro. That's awesome. Thank you, Garcia. But yeah, I'm fishing off the bottom. I'm just using a minnow and, like I said, a homemade pickerel rig basically right now. And typically when I fish for these big cats, I'll use cut bait, and that's what I'm hoping to get today is some cut bait. So we'll see how she goes. Right? Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. I am at just outside of Morris, Manitoba. I'm fishing the Red River. It's a beautiful day though. It's a wonderful day. I'm glad I brought my shorts and stuff though. I wasn't expecting to be too hot today, but it got hot all of a sudden. And the Red River, and just outside of Morris, Manitoba in Canada. Everybody that smashed the like for me already, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Got 27 likes already. But like I said, there's big fish in here too. There is very big. Awesome, guys. Appreciate you showing support there, Brett. Yeah, I got mods. Yeah, I got a number of mods. Yeah. In the beginning there, I did give mods to quite a few people actually. Oh. That was a good strike there. Yeah, that was a good bite. I think I'm just gonna hold the rod here. Hold the rod while I talk to you guys. That was a good strike. Yeah, I'll just hang on to it. Oh, you want to move here? Where are you at right now there, Garcia? No problem there, bro. Like I said, I'm totally down for helping you guys grow. You guys show me so much appreciation. I want to share it back with y'all. So, okay, in Ontario, yeah. I've been out there one time. Yeah, the clouds look nice back there. Certainly a beautiful day out there, guys. Yeah, in Corpus Christi. What's the weather like for you there? Is it a scorcher or what? That was a good bite that I just had there. I might have to check that bait. Can you rate them all? I'm not sure what you're getting at there, brother. That rat forever. That was a nice strike. Yeah, I know. That's how I was seeing on the internet. But like got stuff melting on their dash and everything, man. I was like, holy cow, it's nuts. Yeah. I think right now where I'm at, it's like maybe 88 degrees. Like, yeah, it's probably around 88, I'd say. I'm not perfect at the conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit. I do know that in terms of Celsius, it's 26 degrees right now. So. And then if you guys want me to sub back to you, you'll just have to go and comment on one of my videos, and when I'm done fishing here, I'll make sure to sub you back. Just if you mention it now, I won't be able to remember typically, because by the end here, I ain't getting a lot of comments. So. Damn, well, you should be in the live stream if you're looking for your bro. You should put the phone down, get out there and look for him, bro. Call somebody if you need to. Yeah. 29. Yeah, that's pretty warm too, bro. Almost 30, yeah. I'm gonna check this here because something struck that one there, so I'm gonna take a quick look at there. I got one. If I have one, it's a small one, or I'm snagged on something maybe. I got somebody else's rig. Legit, I can see their weight and their line. Come on now, give me the free weight, baby. I got a free weight. Ow. That line is strong. There we go. Good, I can wrap it up and throw it away. Yeah, I got somebody else's line. I got a free weight out of it too, so that's nice. I'll make sure to throw this away with me when I leave. Man, it's hot. Holy cow. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna cast it back out. What chair? my umbrella. Man, that wind is just blowing everything away here, guys. And now I'm snagged on that. Oh man, this wind can be a challenge. Come on now. There we go. All right, guys. Bro, if you're dead serious, forget about me, man. Do what you gotta do. Seriously. Yeah. Leave, bro. Like legit. Don't even ask. Just leave, bro. Your family is the most important thing. Forget about me. Who gives a shit about me, man? You know, get out there. That's what matters, brother. There we go. Right in the middle of the river channel now. Damn. That wind, though. Yeah, do what you gotta do, bro. Forget about me, man. I'm just fishing. I'm nobody. Worry about your family there, bro. Yeah. Hope everything goes good there, bro. Like I said, family's what matters. Forget about me, bro. Forget about me. Sorry, guys. Huh. I don't know. Maybe it's just settling. Yeah, I'm fishing for, I'm hoping for a cut bait, to be honest with you. I would like to catch a big channel cat. But, honestly, I would love to catch some goldeye or moon eye or walleyes in here. There's pike in here as well. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. There's sturgeon in here too. There's big sturgeon in here. I'm not sure that bell ain't jingling. The current's pretty strong out there right now, so that's might even what it might be. Might be the current. If that bell starts going, then we'll know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I do, bro. I gotta wait for a head shake. If you see that rod tip shake, then we'll know. There's debris in the water as well, so it could be just a big old piece of weed caught it or something. Bird on. Arsenaling funny. Yeah. That the water level is like probably a good 6 feet lower than it typically is. So the river channel is way thinner now. And that current is strong up there. That's funny. Yeah, I'm shocked how deep it is here. I cast like 40 feet out, and then the line, when it's settled, the line's only like 12 feet off the shore. It looks like it's pointing straight down, so there's a big drop off there. Sorry if I missed answering anybody there. I do make money, but I don't really, that's not my concern. It's more so just the ad revenue, I guess, afterwards. I make a little bit, but it's hardly anything. But I do get donations sometimes from people. Sometimes people send me super donations or like the super chat and stuff like that. For full transparency, since August 3rd, since I got monetized, I've made like 200 bucks. I haven't actually taken any of it out though. It's all still in my Google AdSense account. So yeah, no problem there, Baxter. Appreciate you popping in. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful dinner and hope you have a great time for the rest of your day there. Yeah. Bro, where do you find your little brother or what? Yeah, it's a starting point, exactly. And you know what? I would have made more money in the beginning. Yeah, I'll catch you later, Baxter. Like I said, appreciate you, brother. In the very beginning, though, sorry, that rod looks like it's moving around. I had a number of people ask me for my donation link, and I just told them, don't worry about it. Like, just stay in the chat and enjoy the chat with us here. You're my boy, Blue. I love that. Never gets old. Yeah, there was a few people asked me for my donation link a while back, and I just never bothered. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. MS, you're just messing with us, bro. Come on now. We gotta be mature here. I don't know why that thing's bouncing around so much. Yeah, exactly. We don't want to mess around when it comes to the well-being of kids here. Might cast that one out a little more this way, though. I'm not sure what's going on with it right now. I don't see my bobber for my other rod. My other rod's also in the water over there. I'm not seeing the bobber anywhere. Oh, there it is. Now I'm seeing it. But there's big fish in here too, though. Yeah, that current is spinning away in there for sure. Yeah. No, I'm Aboriginal, bro. I could be out in the sun all day. I'll just get more brown. I do put sunscreen on, but only when the UV is very high. Right now the UV is high, but it's not enough to affect me at all, so I'm good. Appreciate the concern, though. Yeah, you see that rod tip bouncing there? That's the current pulling it there, so that's what's going on with it. How's the stream quality, guys? Everything still good? Like Casper. Yeah, I know. I've been out with some other people, man, and by the end of the day, they're just cocked. Like, got like boils on their skin from getting sunburned. But no, I just get browner and browner. I'm fortunate in that way. Got the melanin. Awesome. Appreciate that, biker. Yeah, I'm going to recast this one out here a sec. One moment, guys. Man, that current's spinning here. There we go. Do y'all ever catch bullheads or what? Oh, I wish there was a fish on, bro. Yeah, well, like I said, we don't want to joke around when it comes to kids, bro. I got my own kids, so I don't like thinking about that type of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of current out there. Yeah, exactly. That's why I always say we got to be respectful in here, guys. Because we got kids in here too, right? So. Yeah, I definitely won't, I don't put up with too much here. And we got to set a good example there, MS. You got the mod status on there, so you got to set a good example for everybody. Man, that's crazy how deep it is. I can hardly believe how deep it is there. That one I probably casted like 60 feet out, and that line is still like 12 feet off of shore. It looks like it's pointing straight down. So there's a big drop off there. Yeah, you're good, bro. I'm just letting you know. Like I said, people don't read minds, so I'll just clarify. Everybody that smashed the like, thank you guys. We got 31 likes already. We already had a couple bites here, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the only time I ever really put that sunscreen on though is like when my skin starts to get real hot. Then you know that UV is high. Yeah, well that's what I mean. I expect everybody to be mature in here. I've gotten better. At the beginning of my streams, I didn't know there was a bunch of kids that were popping into the streams, to be honest, in the beginning. And then it took me a little bit there, and I realized, I'm like, yeah, there's a bunch of kids that pop in here, so I don't want to set a bad example for y'all. It's crazy, though. I'm just so surprised at how strong that current is. Yeah, that water level's dropped down like 6 feet, I bet. I always enjoy the chats, too. The chats are great. I've spent like decades fishing by myself, and I just go out and sit for hours by myself and just sit in my own head. But having the chats is nice because it like gives you some people to connect with and see how everybody else is doing. And people are for the most part super positive, but you do get trolls every now and then. You get people popping in. This one live stream that I did, this guy came in, was trolling, saying a bunch of stuff, so we timed him out for 24 hours. He came back with like 3 or 4 different accounts, and we timed them all out. Oh man, that was funny. I was like, he's just a professional troll, that guy. Some people, they do that all the time, right? Yeah, that current is wild. Oof, so the wind. Yeah, and the legit came back with like 4 different accounts. As I said something after we timed him out, I thought he was gone. And then he answered as if it was still the same person, but it was a different account. We timed that one out. And then a couple minutes later, there's another one, and he just continued on. Like, wow, bro's just getting all his accounts timed out. Freaking funny, man. Yeah, one thing about this river, though, it's hit or miss. Sometimes I've come here and I've caught a number of them. Sometimes I've come here and just got skunked. But you don't know unless you try, right? So that's why I like coming out. But if some of you guys aren't familiar with the channel, I do have other lives that I've posted. One of them was night fishing. We went to Lockport, Manitoba. I'll be going there on this Sunday, weather permitting. But we landed 40 master channel cats. Like master anglers are 35-inch plus. That's what a master is. And they're like 35, 36, 37 cats all night long. That's funny. Yeah, that's wild, man. Catching that many in one night was just nuts. And if you guys want to watch it too, you can. You don't have to watch the whole live stream because the stream was like 7 hours. I timestamp all the catches. So if you want to pop in there and check them out, you can easily check them out because each fish has its own timestamp. So easily go in there and watch them. What's up, Clarinda? Good to see you. How you doing? How you feeling? Hope you're 100%. Yeah, it's a nice day today, though. She's a little bit hot, but she's nice. Tried. Yeah, we understand. I understand. How you feeling? You back to your normal self, or you still pushing through at this point? You're funny. We haven't caught nothing yet, but we had a couple bites already, which is a good sign. So, but I was asking if some of y'all ever caught bullheads, because sometimes you'll go out fishing, you keep getting bites, and then you realize it's just those little mini channel cats. I think a master angler is 13 inches. So for a bullhead, that's a unit. Never been a mod. Okay. Well, typically if people are going to be mod, I expect them to just see them around every now and then. I don't expect you to be in every stream, but I like to see people come back because I don't want to give a mod to somebody that's going to show up one time and that's it. So. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully you found your normal, right? Some people, their normal is different, but hopefully I'm hoping that you're there. What's up, Braxton? How you doing there, brother? It's good to see you. Man, this shore here is freaking rugged that I'm fishing on. All rocks and concrete slabs, and I'm sitting on a slope. I just stack rocks under the chair just to sit level. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, bro. Hope you have a good one there, Brett. Appreciate you popping in. Well, I didn't have chat. Okay. Well, like I said, if I see you, keep seeing you come around here, bro, ask me again there, and I'll definitely hook you up. Yeah, I had a couple bites already. I had one on briefly there for a moment. I'm not sure what it was, but I could see the line traveling in the water. I was like, oh, there's something on there, and I went to pull it, and he got off. So, yeah, go do what you got to do there, bro. What are you guys up to today? Yeah, like I said, I thank you guys that already smashed the like. We got 33 likes. I haven't even landed one yet. Haven't even been fishing for an hour. We've been fishing probably about 40 minutes now. Yeah, that wind is rugged today, though. It's already knocked my chair down and flipped that umbrella inside out. Certainly feels nice, though. Nice breeze. How's your day been going there, Clarinda? What have you been up to? So, some of y'all know that my channel has other stuff on it as well, like I got gaming content as well. And there was another game that I played quite a bit, Ark Survival Ascended. And I haven't been really playing a whole lot lately. I've been just out chasing these fish most of the summer here. But somebody that I know, I'd kind of teamed up them before. I did some boss fights with them actually, and I live streamed it. They sent me an invite to join their tribe. There's a new server. I think it's called Warzone, if any of you are familiar with Ark Survival Ascended. And they sent me an invite to join up in their tribe with them, so I'm actually going to be doing that. I'm going to hop in there with them and get some PvP going. I love PvP. Yeah, I'm about to get crazy busy, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're still enjoying it. Yeah, well, you know what? For me, it's also about just getting outside and getting in the sun and enjoying the weather. So even if I don't catch anything, it's still not a loss for me. Like I said, I survival camp. I go out in like minus 30 weather, out in the weather that'll kill you, and I'm just sitting there smitten and enjoying myself. So I'm not a normal person, really. Yeah, I love that game. That's a lot of fun. So, like I said, I'm gonna join up with them. I might even play it this evening. Hop on there and help them get things going with the base and all that. And maybe go out and do some scouting for the other tribes. That's one thing I always do early game is I scout the other tribes and see where they're building, and then I take note of where they're built. And then as soon as we're established enough, then I go out and start smashing people. But it's been a little while for me. Haven't gone on to Ark for a little bit. But, certainly in the wintertime I'll be doing some more gaming. It's obviously a lot easier to go out fishing in the summertime. But in the wintertime I'll be ice fishing still. So. And I'll be doing some survival camping. And I'll be doing some hunting in the winter. I love winter hunting. I like the added challenge to it when I go out. What's up, brother? How you doing there? Catfish slayer, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love catching them kitty cats. On this Sunday, I'm gonna go back there on Sunday and see if I can smash some. as long as the weather's not too crazy, because the weather's been all over the place lately. Yeah, the weather's been wild. And even when I do check the weather sometimes, I'm like, oh, it's good. It's going to rain only 1 millimeter. And then we went out fishing at Lockport the one night there, and it freaking poured rain, and there was a tornado watch, and there I am sitting by the river fishing in freaking middle of the night because it was a night stream. That was wild, guys. I hooked a big channel cat, and I was like, oh, man, I'm in a bit of a predicament here because if I get up, my chair is going to blow away. So while I was fighting this channel cat, I'm gathering rocks and laying down the chair at the same time. It was freaking funny. It all worked well. No, I've never seen anybody do that. Well, I'll absolutely be doing that. I'll be doing some ice fishing for sure. What is that there? Donkey. That's what it looks like to me anyways. Yeah, I love that survival camping stuff though. It's super satisfying for me. And then I always add extra challenges into it for myself. I always, like I don't use a lighter to start the fire. I use a fire starter that I have. Yeah, just get picked up and swept away. You're funny, Braxton. Yeah, it's freaking wild. I love it. That's why I said if the apocalypse kicks in, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be just fine. Start my own tribe. Real tribe, not Ark tribe. Get everybody learning survival stuff. Yeah, I was saying that before, that if the world slipped into like an apocalyptic state, like 90% of the world would just be cooked in like the first month. Legit, like the first month. Food stops coming in, then all the power goes out, and there's no water coming through or anything like that. Yeah, things would go south real fast. First week. Yeah, some people wouldn't do well at all, like no time at all for sure. But to starve, you'd be surprised at how long it takes for you to starve, especially if you're overweight. People like, because there's this one guy, you can Google it. I can't remember. I think it's almost a year he went without food. He didn't eat any food. All he had was water, and I think he had like supplements, like minerals and stuff like that. But he went a year without eating, and he weighed like, I think he weighed like 600 pounds. And he didn't die because his body was able to eat itself to survive. That's crazy. I'm so lean right now. Like I'd probably have 1 week in me before I'd die if I wasn't eating. Yeah, I'm just so lean as it is, but I'm good at starving. Yeah, I can literally go like 2 or 3 days without eating a single thing, and I still function. Like when I was sick like that, and I was still going to work like that. I was working all day, and then getting off work and doing stuff after work and all that, and I wasn't even eating or sleeping, so I guess I'm just a bit dumb. Yeah, I've never tried this exact spot. Typically I go over a few hundred yards that way under the bridge, and I fish over there, but it's just all pure rocks over there as well, so figured I'd just come over here. Try it out. There's no harm in trying new stuff, so. Anybody else going out and doing some fishing? Yeah, that sun's getting pretty intense now. How's the stream quality, guys? Hopefully the audio and video is good. Yeah, it is a new spot. Yeah, absolutely. But I always like trying out new spots because you just never know. Sometimes you'll go into a place you've never tried before and you just absolutely crush it. So it's good to try. Like I said, even if I do get skunked, I don't get too worried about it. I just enjoy getting outside, getting in the sun. Not hearing too many birds or anything today. Probably all that wind. They're all hiding somewhere. Yeah. And the water level is like, probably, I would say at least 6 feet lower than it typically is. Louise, are you pulling my leg or what? You're not obligated to send me nothing. I don't ask anybody for anything, so even if you are bugging me, it's all good. All I really ask is people be respectful and hang out and chat. I don't know if you're legit or not. I mean, if you are, I appreciate it, but yeah, like I said, I by no means expect people to send me anything. I've been going out and doing this for a long time on my own dollars. Send to the group. 1,000 for you, 1,000 for you, 1,000 for you. Oh, that's funny. 1,000 for everybody. It's like, what is that, like Oprah? A car for you and a car for you. You know what's funny is I'd heard that some of the people who got those gifts afterwards, the taxes screwed them over because they have to pay the taxes on it. Then they couldn't afford it, so they ended up in debt. Yeah, you get a car, you get a car. Do you want 2,000? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to send me anything. Just hang out and chat with us. 100,000. Oh man, that's funny. I guess I don't ask anybody for anything, so. Yeah. Wow, it's crazy. That window's freaking strong today. My umbrella, if I don't face it just the right way, it just goes and folds inside out. It's Mr. Beast. Mr. Louise here. That's funny. Yeah, I was seeing some videos on the internet of Mr. Beast lately. I feel like that guy's had a little bit of a change this past while. He did a stream with some other guys. $101,000,000,000. That just reminded me of Austin Powers. And then they're looking for the ransom money. $1 million. And they're like, that's actually not a lot of money. Because he was used to being like way back in the day. Act like your reaction if I send you $1,000. Well, I mean, I'd appreciate it. It probably wouldn't. I'd probably be a little underwhelming, to be honest, because my goal here isn't to just yank money out of people. I certainly would be appreciative of it, but I mean, I wouldn't. You wouldn't see me act like a maniac about it. It's not about what I want, right? Like I said, if people want to send it, then send it. I'm not gonna ask anybody for anything. I'm not gonna bug you for nothing. Mr. Louise. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, making me laugh. What's up, Timmy? How's it going? Ian? 200 million? Quintillion. Oh, man. What is it with you and the money there? Like I said, I'm not asking anybody for anything. I'm doing pretty good. We're just chilling up by the river here, getting some sun. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy, but it's beautiful nonetheless. It's getting pretty hot, actually. But doing pretty good. Enjoying myself nonetheless. Oh, that's sick, Timmy. That's awesome. Good for you. That's awesome. What'd you catch to win that? Or what'd you have to do to win that? 200 million. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna ask anybody for a penny here. You keep trying to goad me into trying to ask for money, but I'm not gonna ask for nothing. Lures. Yeah, what'd you do to get it though? Did you catch some fish, or did you just like enter your name, or what'd you do to get it? Mr. Beast. Well, Mr. Beast, I don't need your money. I'm gonna be okay. That's funny. Well, Clarinda did give you a little bit of a warning there, so. Clarinda putting in the work now, huh? Enter. Okay, well, at least you won still, bro. That's awesome. I typically, when I enter contests, I don't win nothing. Yeah, I don't win nothing. Yeah, it's good for you, bro. Yeah, it gets to be a little much just filling the chat with the same thing over and over there. But I'm always respectful because, like I said, some of them are just little kids, so. Oftentimes surprises me, though. Well, I'm hoping to catch some smaller fish, to be honest. 'Cause I want to use them for cut bait. I'd like to catch some goldeye. I mean, if I caught walleye, that'd be sick. There's pike in here. I'd like to catch pike. Big channel cat, none of those little kitty cats. I like the big ones. You just asked that what I was after. If I missed your message, I do apologize. I'm still kind of trying to pay attention to the rod here. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. For the mighty mods. Oh, that's funny. Well, you can just ask what you're after there, Ian. I apologize if I missed you. Yeah, I answered what I was after there. Yeah, I did. And then you went back to it. Yeah. Appreciate you, Clarinda. Thank you. How you doing, Viking? Oh man, it just reminded me of the other stream where everybody was catching timeouts because all those trolls were showing up. And Al was just giving it to everybody. I was like, he's just blind firing. That's funny. Okay. Well, you know what? Everybody will have their limit here, Louise, just so you know. How you doing, Vikings? Good to see you, bro. Oh, that's awesome, Timmy. That's sick. You should post a picture of it in the community page. I'd like to see that. That'd be cool. Yeah, that was funny. Just going wild. You already said that. You just barely said that, Louise. You know what? Here. I'll be nice. I'll give you 10 minutes. There you go. Gave you 10 minutes. All right. Oh, that's sick, bro. The Illinois River. What are you going after there? Y'all got wells, or not wells, flatheads and blues there, or what? Can say yes or no. To what? I might have missed what you said there leading up to that. What's up, Rusty? How's it going there, brother? Yeah, well, I gave Louise 10 minutes. 10 minutes timeout. Yeah. Typically, when people are really rude, I give them 24 hours, but that was just more of being repetitive, so. Yeah. Well, the giveaway there, like I said, if you want, post it on the community page. If you don't feel like it, that's all good. Yay! Yeah. I know. Some people just go a little overboard, but like I said, some of them are just kids, so you gotta show them a little leniency in that. But like I said, my sons are not like that at all. My sons are very, very respectful, so yeah, it's just, I think some kids need to learn. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Definitely a kid. I could tell by the way that they were talking about money there. 100 million and 1 quintillion. Just going off on it. Yeah, so just being repetitive, that's all. Okay, that's sick, Timmy. What are you going after? What's your target species? Yeah, there's been tons of flies lately, but it's been pretty good with this wind here. They're keeping them away from me. Okay, bass fishing, sick. That'd be largemouth, I'm assuming. Clarinda, just on your break there, just modding away. Yeah, no, I'd love to get into some bass, but The place that I know where they're around here, the largemouth, I went and fished it for 3 hours and have a single bite, not one. Not a single one. Yeah, I'm just willing to get that cut bait because I miss using the cut bait. That stuff works amazing. Okay, well that's cool, Timmy. I appreciate that. What's up, cuz? How you doing there, brother? Kitten's doing great. They're all litter trained already. They're like, for the longest while, they're all crapping and peeing all over the inside of the little area there, and I was cleaning it nonstop. But I put a litter box in there, I think the day before yesterday. There's no more on the floor, so they're all going in the litter box now. So yeah, now I'm trying to get them on food. Say hi to Winslow. Happy birthday, Winslow. What's up, brother? Oh, that's cool. Playing a hunting game. What game's that? Oh, okay, so you're just chilling out, waiting on the next customer, I guess, there. 30-pound gar. That's a dream fish for me, alligator gar. Someday I'll get after that. How's your day going there, cuz? Man, it doesn't look like it in the water back there, but there's such a strong current underneath there. A bow rifle. Ain't nothing yet today, fishy. We had a few bites. I had one to pick up the rig and swim with it, though. I looked back and I could see the line traveling in the water, and I pulled, and I felt it pull for a moment, and it was gone, so didn't get nothing there. Yeah. But I'm patient. We'll be here for a while. See how she goes. We're like crazy people. That's funny. Yeah. I like wrestling with my sons. I'm looking forward to when they get bigger and stronger and that puberty kicks in. You know, give me a run for my money. Yeah, day's going pretty good there. What's up, NF? Appreciate that, brother. Hope you're having an awesome day as well there, and whatever you're up to. You should go for bow, bro. That's what I think. Yeah. Well, like, I'm looking forward to the day where they really give me a run for my money. My son, like my oldest son, he's about to be 12 soon here. And I can curl his whole body right? So he'll grab onto my hand and I'll curl him up his whole body weight. And he goes to his uncles and gets his uncles to try it, and they can't do it. And he's like, my dad can do it. So like he's always comparing me to other men. It's funny. So it's good that my son looks up to me. Yeah. I think he's like 85 pounds, but I can still pull him up with one hand. Go for a bull elk, bro. Yeah, I know. I oftentimes curl my sons. They grab my hand and they hang off, and I curl them. There's gonna be a day where I won't be able to do it anymore, though. So, yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to the day where they give me a run for my money. I'm gonna have some real wrestling matches. Yeah, I just always thought that was hilarious. My dad can do it. 280, just a freaking tank. Just picking on his mom, throwing you around. That's so funny. Well, at least you know he can look out for you, right? Something goes down. You got a 280 boy in there. You're like, oh, you want some problems? My son's got something to say about that. I've noticed lately the fishing has slowed down everywhere, even at Lockport. Usually Lockport, you just smash them all day. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes you see the littlest women just have giant kids. Oh, he's stout then. If he's 5'7", he's 280. He's a thick boy, dang. Yeah, he's stout for sure. Timothy. hunting dog. What have you taken him out for so far? You got 47 likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you see these women that are like 5'3", 5'4", and they got a son that's like 6'9". Elk. What, does he chase him out of there for you? Was he a little bush pusher or what? When I lived out on the farm, we had a dog. He would love hunting, and you'd see him walk out the front door with the gun, and he'd just go running out there looking, and you didn't even have to find stuff because he'd already be out in the woods there. You just hear him start barking, and then you go to wherever he's barking, and sure enough, there'd be something there. And then, like squirrels, you'd blast them out of the tree, and they'd fall down, and he would just go right after them. He just felt like the best boy. Manic, what's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, well, that's good. Like, some people just age differently, and yeah, at least it's a nice thought when somebody thinks that you're around the same age. Okay, he's a retriever then too. That's awesome, bro. We had a couple bites at the start here, and I did have one on for a moment there. I'm not sure what it was. I looked back and I saw the line just traveling in the water there. But whatever he was, he got off there. And it's good to see you as well there, Manic. Appreciate you coming in. We're doing good. We're just out here fishing, chilling, chatting. Just enjoying the weather. It's a nice sunny day, but the wind's pretty strong. But I do got the setup pretty reasonable here, so shouldn't be too bad. Just kind of flip my the creepy Canadian. Yeah, well, that's your opinion. That's okay. Anyway, like I've always said it before, if anyone's got a problem with me, no one's making you be here. You're not chained to my live. You can just go swipe away. Well, might be a little bit of projecting there, but that's okay. We'll love you the same. And that was pretty chill comment there. I would call it a lot worse than creepy. Challenge accepted. You're funny, Clear. Yeah, there's worse things than just being a little creepy, you know. I mean, there's people out there a lot worse than that. Yeah, go check my videos, bro. I got a video where I shot a buck and an elk in the same day. Shot the buck in the morning, and then in the evening before the day was done, there was an elk out in the field, and we shot one of them as well. I don't think I need to recast, no. Nothing's touched it since I threw it out there last, so I think it'll be fine. Unless I hear that bell go, then I don't really need to check the bait. So that bell's pretty good at letting me know. Right, Viking. Like a little bit of projection going on there. Yeah, it's pretty windy right now, so that rod is kind of shaking around. Yeah, I saw this guy who glued like a bunch of corn kernels to his arm, and he was scrubbing them with like a toothbrush and cleaning them. And there was like 1.5 thousand people watching. I'm like, what are you guys even watching here? Like, I don't understand. Well, I'm hoping for some goldeye or pike or walleye. It'd be nice, but I mean, a big channel cat would be nice too. There's sturgeon in here too, so that'd be pretty sweet. What's up, Al? Good to see you, brother. Mr. Blindfire over there. We were just laughing there. Clarenda's been doing a little bit of modding. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I just didn't understand. Yeah. You ready to get picked on, Clarinda? Because Al has shown up. Yeah, there's pike in here. It's been a long while since I caught one in here, though. And I don't know. That's the way fishing goes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Yeah. They're pretty rare to pull out in this spot though. Lurking, waiting, willing, just itchy trigger finger over there, bro. Louise, you gonna start repeating yourself a bunch again there? I literally already answered you. Okay, well, I mean, at least you caught one there, bro. Yeah, I've caught thousands of pike, but I used to live up north, and there's pike everywhere out there. Stop being rude. I don't think anybody's being rude here. Focused. Yeah. I know, I'm just in the zone here, just waiting to hear that bell. I love that bell. I love fishing with a bell. You're making me cry. Don't be sensitive now. What are you doing there, RH? You having a bad day? Bam! I told ya. I was like, oh, Al's here. Oh, that's so funny. You're on that so quick, bro. Appreciate you, Al. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I already answered you, Louise. Yeah, I already did. You asked the sturgeon remark there 3 times now. Like, I'm starting to think you're a little 10-year-old or something there. My guess is right in front here, it's probably about 10 feet deep. Yeah, I've seen RH before in here, and it wasn't like that before, so I'm kind of wondering what's going on. Well, you certainly act like it, Louise, so that's why I'm just speculating. All right? I judge people on their actions and how they carry themselves and conduct themselves. 17. Well, you know what? Maybe your maturity is at 10. Maybe that's what's going on. I've seen adults that act like children, so. You hit a mule deer. You went for elk and smoked a deer, huh? You like that, Manic? I'm in the Red River by Morris, Manitoba, in Canada. I'm totally not a 12-year-old. I think you are there, brother. All right, Louise. I've seen enough of your repetitiveness. I know what's going on with you. There we go. All right, Louise, I was being nice already. I only gave him 10 minutes before there. And I could tell that's just going to be a running theme. So, moving on. Hunting and fishing every day. Yeah, well, that's the dream right there. Right? Man, it's been quiet. Nothing's tapped out there. What's up, JL? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, well, like I said, I was trying to be lenient there. And I already gave Louise 10 minutes there. I was trying to be nice about it, but I could tell it was just going to be an ongoing thing. I don't want to. He's like, I don't want to hurt the kid. I'll leave this one to you, bro. Just put it on me. That's funny. So I'm 17. I'm like, well, you don't conduct yourself like it. Oh, and she just wounded it and took off or what? Yeah, some of them just go over the top. Yeah, I just checked if I'm live. Well, yeah, I'm live, bro. I had one on for a moment there at the start. I had a couple bites, but that's about it. Yeah. Dedication, absolutely. I know, I see Jay all the time. All the time. Yeah, there's a few of y'all, like Al, Clarinda, Bambi. I see a number of y'all. Viking pops in here too. Rooster pops in here. Yeah. There's a number of y'all that are quite here quite alone. Ah, you missed, huh? Well, better luck next time. Just reminding myself of Call of Duty there. We'll get him next time when you fail that mission. Yeah, for me it says there's 2 people in here, but I feel like there's more than 2 people in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it goes up and down. I've seen that number way off before, though. Because I could see the chat just blowing up with a bunch of different people, but then it said there was only 1 person in here. I was like, that ain't right. Yeah, botting, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it says 3 for me now, so maybe it finally caught up. There's more than 3 though, because there's Cuz, Clorinda, Temmie, Al, Viking. So that number's not even accurate, actually. Yeah, there's more than 3. Yeah, it is tripping for sure. That's okay. Even when that number shows 2 or 3 people, I don't sweat it. YouTube needs a timeout. YouTube's been buggy lately. Like, I don't even get notifications for, like, I bet you 50% or more of some stuff. Like, I don't get any notifications. And then I'm going through the videos and clicking on the comments, and I see comments I've never even received a notification for. King Timmy. If it wasn't so windy, I'd have brought up the canoe today. We could have traveled down the river there. Found a spot. Oh, okay. No, you're good fishing. You're not obligated to say nothing, bro. Yeah. Some people just pop in and leave me playing in the background and they don't say nothing, and that's totally fine. What's up, Richie? How's it going? Should have brought my catfish bait. But like I said, I'm hoping to get some of the smaller guys today, just so I can have cut bait for lockboard. Yeah, because I want to catch some of those big master channel cats. Well, I'm hoping for some goldeye or walleye or pike. I mean, or a big channel cat would be nice too. There's sturgeon here as well. Yeah, I hear you there, JL. What's up, Richie? How you doing? I think in the next couple days I'm gonna start tattooing on the channel, guys. I think it's time to start tattooing. I'm gonna fill my legs. Literally, I'm gonna fill both my legs. That's gonna be my practice, just filling my legs. I mean, not the backs of my legs, because that'd be awkward trying to tattoo the freaking back of your leg. Yeah, we're bait fishing, yeah. I mean, you never know, though, guys. Unless you come out, you never know what you're gonna get. In freedom units. If that was in freaking Maple Leaf units, bro, I'd be dying right now. I'd literally be death for me. I'd already answered, yeah, not there with what I'm after, but it'd be goldeye, pike, walleye. There's carp in here. There's sturgeon. Big channel cats too, small ones. Okay, like little tracks, yeah. I'm gonna do all kinds of tattoos on myself, for sure. No, I'm tattooing. I have all brand new tattoo gear. I bought it a little while ago, and that's gonna be a new thing coming onto the channel, guys, is tattooing. And in the beginning, I'm gonna be starting on just practice skin, and then once I get confident with that, we're gonna switch over to my legs, and I'm gonna fill my legs on live stream. So, what's up, Fly? How you doing? It's good to see you. Sounds like a freaking vibe, bro. Sturgeon, yeah. That'd be sick to hook a sturgeon. There's people that are pulling them out like 5-foot sturgeon. The battery operated. Yeah, what's up, Alvin? Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna take a trip yet. There's a place called, I think it's called Seven Sisters. Yeah, well, it's rechargeable. It came with an extra battery, and it's actually got really high ratings on it, and people do use it for professional tattooing as well. So, yeah, I didn't want to have a cord and everything with it, so I figured that was the way to go. Yeah, yeah, I'm excited, guys. I got offered a tattoo apprenticeship when I was 14 years old. I went into a tattoo studio with my own design, and they looked at it and like, this is awesome. They're like, who did this for you? And I was like, I did it. And they offered me an apprenticeship on the spot, but I never did it. And I actually got accepted into an art school when I was a kid, but as well, I never did it. I'm a pretty good artist, actually. I've been drawing a lot since I was a kid. Alvin, didn't you say you was out fighting wildfires at one point there? I thought you were saying something you had to go out for work there. Or is that, am I getting confused with somebody else? Damn, that wind is strong. I'm trying to keep you guys shielded from it, so hopefully it's not too bad for y'all. Just hear that umbrella. It's tapping away. 49 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah. Well, that umbrella is just flapping away over there. That pole is too, but that bell is still being good though. It's not causing the bell to false jingle, so that's nice at least. It's crazy how powerful the current is here right now. They actually put a sign up over there. I'd never seen it before. It said strong current, no swimming. A box of cigs. That's funny. Yeah, and on those buses, I remember that too, just cooking. Well, I play Ark Survival Ascended, Armory Forger, Insurgency Sandstorm, Squad, Skate. I like playing Skate as well. Yeah, those are the ones I've probably been playing the most the past little while. But I'm trying to remember what the other one's called there. There's another one I goof around on. I just can't remember the name of it right now. Yeah, you're playing a hunting game there, you were saying. You were going out for elk and then you missed a mule deer. Did you shoot out with the bow or what? Yeah, hot buses just roasting on there. Okay, well, I'm glad everything worked out there for you with the wildfire stuff there, brother. It's good to have you back. Appreciate you. I got a fair bit of weight on there, so that line's staying pretty taut. Yeah, exactly. Glad it all worked out there, bro. Came back home safe from that. Battlefield 4. I've been debating on trying Battlefield 6, but Battlefield 3 was the best one in my opinion. I love Battlefield 3. That was so much fun. So much fun. I'm a really good pilot in Battlefield 3. I remember people just raging on me afterwards because you get like 100 kills in the chopper by the end of the match. And the whole team, it felt like, was just trying to shoot me down with stingers constantly at machine gun fire. I had a buddy that joined me, and he'd be the gunner and the nose gunner. And he'd rack up like 60 to 80 kills while being the nose gunner. And man, I was flying down city streets and in between cranes and buildings and everything. Damn, bro. Well, like I said, I'm glad everything worked out for you and you're doing good. Props to you for doing that work. I imagine that's brutal work there, bro. Yeah, that current is powerful here right now. There's probably an undertow there. That's what I'm thinking. There's not too many clouds now. It's cleared up quite a bit. Yeah, a little while ago when I was here, I saw. Yeah, Battlefield is fun. I just like the older ones. Um, I like for Call of Duty. For me, it was kind of like a World at War was fun. That was. I remember the first time one of those guys jumped out of the ground with a freaking bayonet and bayoneted me. It took me off guard. I was like, holy cow! Not expecting that at all. That was wild. Same with like the Black Ops games. I think the last one that I actually enjoyed was Black Ops 3. And that was it for me. After that, I didn't even play it. I just didn't like the way that the game went after a while there. It just changed so much. Black Ops 2 was awesome though. I like playing zombies. Yeah, it was like Kinder Toten, the old map there. Damn. If any guys get a chance to take a peek at my Armory Forger Zombies last night, that is sick. If you've never played it, you should. It is so much fun. I know Clarinda popped in there and her son popped in as well. Yeah, I love that Armory Forger with the zombies there. So crazy, man. Absolutely love it. Man, she's been quiet now. Nothing's tapped it even. You could tell the current is powerful here. I can see it swirling. There's like an undertow there, I'm sure. Yeah, the old ones were the best ones. They just seem to decline after a while. It's like they stopped caring what the fans wanted. It was more orientated towards what can make the most money. A lot of games are like that now. Like even Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox is better because they're going to allow you to actually convert all your disc games to digital copies on your Xbox. But that whole PlayStation blackout, a bunch of people are like, don't turn on your PlayStation anymore, guys. Because they're just screwing everybody over to get the most money. Yeah, the campers. I like sniping those, and when you're sniping, you gotta camp. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be running and gunning with a sniper rifle. I mean, obviously in Call of Duty you can do nose scoping, but that's not even sniping. That's a whole different ballgame there. You know, the no scope, freaking crazy. Yeah, Armory Forger. I'd go and camp out by an enemy base. I'd sit like maybe 500-600 yards out and in a bush somewhere, and you're just lobbing shots into the base. People are running around trying to hide. You guys go check out some of my shorts. I got shorts on it. I'm shooting like a freaking 338 Lapua in there, or like a 20mm rifle. You just see their bodies ragdoll and fly through the air, or 50 BMG. Oh man, that's so much fun. I love that. I've sat down in one spot and sniped at an enemy base, and by the end I've ended up taking out like 20-30 people in just one go. Dang, that wind is strong. Damn guys, got 50 likes. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, that game is awesome. I love it. I'm going to be live streaming it again tonight, actually, the zombies again. So if you guys have never seen Armory Forger Zombies, make sure you pop in and check that out. I remember playing Atari. I remember playing tanks, bro. You know, like the single pixel when the tank shoots, and the little cube goes across the screen. It was like, what is it? Like a Tetris type thing. There was another one there. There's a couple. I remember playing Atari. That's so funny. What's up, Northern? How you doing, bro? The fish ain't really biting too much today. At the start, we had a couple strikes, and I had one on for a brief moment there. But since then, it's been pretty quiet. We've been just chilling out and chatting here. How's your day going? Hope you're having a good day. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try to quit smoking cigars tomorrow, guys. I'm not just saying it. I'm gonna really try my best. Because tomorrow I go and pick up my sons in the morning. So I'm gonna take my sons out. We're gonna go out and have some fun. I'm gonna try my best to quit smoking the cigars. Because like I told you guys, my goal is to be completely free of addictions, and the last thing to go is the cigars. So, like I said, I don't drink or nothing now. So. Someday I want to get one of those fish finders that you cast out. That'd be pretty cool. You could check the depth and all that. Yeah, I honestly like those old school games. They're fun. What's up, David? How's it going? That was my favorite one, though, the tanks. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I recognize the name. Yep. How you doing? I'm enjoying the sun. Super nice. What's up, Rude? How you doing? Doing some fishing. How's your day going? Yeah, I mean, we're not catching per se, but this is just a cigar. That's all it is. It's a Sale Classic cigar. It's the last thing to go for me. It's my last addiction that I have, and I'm feeling tomorrow's the day, guys. I'm gonna go for it. Oh no, Sale Class. What are you up to, Rube? Cut out snacks. Well, usually when I quit, I might snack a little bit more, but I try not to replace one habit with another habit, because then when the snacks dwindle away, then I just want to smoke again, right? So I have to change my mindset. That's what I have to work at. So, but yeah, I'll be working out more. That's what I'll be doing. Who here is smoking? Me. Me. Only thing you're addicted to there. Yeah, I spent a lot of years being a moron, man. Just fishing, right? Fishing and rigs, bro. I know you, brother. You like them rigs. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, the gym, that's the way to be there, David. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you were in the stream there before, you were talking about you were taking some gear and peptides, I thought. If I'm remembering correctly here. I'm doing good, Matthew. I'm out in the sun here, just enjoying myself. Hoping to catch some fish, but I mean, we had one at the start briefly and had some bites, but littering and and smoking the reefer. Oh, was that Super Troopers, bro? We don't want to talk about none of that in here, bro. We're not gonna talk about too much in here. Just to let you know ahead of time, because we got kids that come in here too, so we gotta make sure we're not talking about too much. Yeah, cold turkey is the only thing that works for me. Patch or anything like that doesn't work. I've said it before, the only time it lasts is when I suffer for it. So, yeah, same to you there, Matt. Appreciate you popping in. Yeah, I like you boys like Mexico. That guy's in the back seat just losing his mind because they make him eat the whole bag. Oh man. Yeah. Well, I mean, if he went 10 hours, that's progress, bro. He's already making that's how quitting goes. It starts with just the first hour. So. Yeah, that's funny, guys. That's one thing I like about the chats here, is it reminds me of all these movies that I haven't seen in so long. Yeah, as long as it works for you. Everybody's different. For me, my mindset has to change, and the only way it changes is if I'm willing to suffer for it. So I'm stubborn like that. So for me, I have to literally suffer through the quitting process, and then when I'm done, and then it actually lasts. So. Yeah, you're saying you smoke like 3 packs a day sometimes. They're clearing that. That's wild. That's a lot of smokes. That's like Post Malone. He was saying he smoked like 3 to 5 packs in a day. I'm like, bro, like he's got a dart in each hand there, just going for it. And then some people will take the patch and smoke. Just gonna give yourself a heart murmur over there. I'm awful. Well, like I said, eventually you'll knock her down at 2 packs. 24/7, yeah. I have my days where I chain smoke too. All patched up, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. They're gonna hit friend. I know, I love that. I do it all the time. Even last night when I was playing Arma, I just walk up to strangers, friend, and they just look at me all weird. Yeah, absolutely, Matthew. You're right. Like I said, I got aspirations in life, and I know that I can't achieve them with addictions in mind, or at least consistently being a part of my life. And I've been addicted since I was 7. So I'm 37 now, guys. So it's been 30 years of trying to change. Friend. I like that you guys like that. Yeah. You can thank Chaka for that one. Yeah, on the patch, right? It's like, I'll just put half a patch on. That way I can still smoke. Well, I'm not sure. You have to elaborate what you're saying there, David. Because, I mean, if you're talking about the patch, there's people who take the patch that are 60. Well, I mean, if you don't do it every day, and you put a patch on every day, you'll be even more addicted, bro. Because then you'll get nicotine consistently every day. Yeah, I've been saying that for ages, ever since I seen it. How do you change? It's not change overnight. It's incremental. And even when you quit cold turkey, just because you haven't smoked in like a day or 2 days or a week for that matter, it doesn't mean that you've accomplished it. It just means you're working at it. When you get, months under your belt, then you can really say that you've made that change. Had to force him. He was just hooked to it. That's funny. You guys know who Steve French is? Well, I'm hoping for something smaller, to be honest. I'd like to catch some bait for going to Lockport. Yeah, well, good for you, user, being able to modify that there, moderate it down to that. The chat's rolling fast now. Not friend. Yeah, good for you, user. The slow release. That was funny. Yeah, those pelicans, they're mean, yeah. Friend? Thunk. Not friend. Even the channel cats, when I catch them, I keep on telling them, like, I thought you liked me. Scott Green. No, I was saying Steve French. Do you guys know who Steve French is? I know some of y'all must know who it is. Yeah, it's a picture face. Those channel cats. I talk to them all the time. Yeah, whenever I catch fish like that, I'm always talking to them. Such a nice kitty. I love it. Yeah. Somebody should comment if you know who Steve French is. That's Trailer Park Boys reference there. My cell service. How's the stream quality, guys? I see my bars are jumping up and down here. I'm trying to help you, yeah. Have you seen that meme, what that's from? I actually made a short in my Arma videos. If you go into my Arma videos, I use that reference in there. I'm like ramming the back of a bus filled with guys, and they're going so slow, and I'm smashing into the back. They're like, Sleepless, stop hitting our ass. And I'm like, I'm trying to help you. And then they catch a rocket and all of them die on the bus. And I picked up the guy on the side of the road and I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm just following this bus and either they're going to make it a point or they're all going to catch a rocket and die. And he's like, whatever, Bo, just drive. And I was like, damn, man, this guy's in a bad mood. Whatever, Bo, just drive. Your pet, we got a pet snake there or what? Yeah, check out my shorts, Armor Reforger shorts. I think I named it I'm Trying to Help You. And I actually clip the actual clip in there that it's from. So you'll be able to see what it's from. It's from this lady. She has mental health problems. And there's a number of videos of her in like Walmart and stuff. And she speaks so brutally to people, like swears at people and stuff, but she says it in the nicest way, like so nice about it, but she's cursing them out and just saying terrible things. Okay, a cord snake, that's cool, bro. You should post a picture of that. I'd like to see that. Okay, you love fishing. Yeah, so do I. I mean, I'll sit out here for hours and hours and do this. Yeah, even if I don't catch anything, I just like being outside. I've said it before, I'm an outdoor dog. I like being out here. Both, bro. Post them both. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to check that out, though. It's funny. I'm trying to help you. There's like, she says it such a nice way. She's like, I don't need your help, ma'am. Yes, you do. I'm trying to help you, she says. But I'm not going to say the full thing because I don't want to swear. But go and check the short and you'll be able to see it. I love corn. I had corn on the cob yesterday with that fried walleye that I made. It was so good. Yeah, you'll have a good laugh, you guys, if you go check out that short. It's in my Armor Reforger gameplay. It's a short. You guys will have a good laugh if you see it. You'll get the reference. Oh, yeah, I've been there too, Ryan. Even on live stream, I was night fishing there. I had one on for probably a good while. Man, I was like, this is the one, guys, because typically when I pull back on those cats, even those ones that are like 37 inches, if I lean back on them, they'll pop to the surface and I get to see them. I leaned back on this one, he never even came up. He just took more line. He took right off. So I know how you feel. Friend? Like I said, that's from Chaka. I just love it. Absolutely love it. I do that all the time. Yeah, even when I'm gaming. I shot some guy in the back of playing on Arma. I walked up to him and he was like in the armory picking out his gear, and I walked up and I was like, friend? And he turned around and he's like, what? And I went, just blasted him. Yeah. It definitely wasn't a friend. Yeah, my mind is just filled with all those little one-liners like that. Daryl, we are fishing for, well, there's a number of things in here that we could get potentially. Catfish is most likely the one that we get, or goldeye. We did have a couple bites at the start here, and I did have one on momentarily, but he got off. There's sturgeon, there's pike, and there's carp. There's even suckers in here. It's a number of stuff. But yeah, when I go to Lockport, that's where we really smash them. We caught 40 master channel cats in one live stream, guys. 40 in one live stream. And I got most of them on video, like I made like highlight of it. And you just see me progress throughout the night. You see like the sun, all pitch black, and then the sun starts coming up, and I'm like, one more, guys, and I'm done. I only got one more. And then you see me catch the 40th one. You can just tell I'm just depleted of adrenaline by the morning. I'm like I said, that's all I had left, guys. Oh, I love avocado. Yeah, there's so many one-liners that are in my head. Friend? That's the one. And then there's, you're my boy, Blue. I love that one. It's so good. And then, we're going streaking. Like I said years ago, when that movie came out, I had a ringtone, and that's what the ringtone was. And I was in the bank at the ATM. There was some lady beside me in the other ATM, and somebody texted me, and my phone's like, "We're going streaking." And then the lady beside me looks at me, and she's like, "Please don't." Yeah. Yeah. Now, what a wild nights we've had though this summer so far, guys. At Lockport, it's just been crazy. Even the daytime, but nighttime, the 2 night times that we went there, we're just smashing them, man. Like big freaking channel cats. I love catching them like that. Just that absolute adrenaline rush. Freestyling. That's funny. What are you hoping happens again there, Clarinda? I might have missed what you were saying there. Like where I blasted somebody, where I walked up and I was like, "Friend?" Oh, that wind feels nice though. As long as it ain't bugging up the audio. Yeah, 40 and 1 live, right? Well, before the summer's done here, guys, I'm absolutely going to be back there this coming Sunday. That my plan is to be back at Lockport, so you guys keep that in mind. Yeah, I love it. My favorite part is also Frank the Tank. I love that. That's how like the tank reference comes into mind all the time. I'm like, absolute tank, because they're doing beer bong shots there or whatever. And he goes to the party. He's like, "Hey, bro, take one of these." He's like, "Oh, no, none for me. I actually got a pretty busy day planned for tomorrow." He's like, "Oh, yeah? What do you got going on?" He's like, "Well, me and the wife are heading to Bed Bath & Beyond. Gonna look for some bathroom stuff. And, it's going to be a pretty productive day." And they just burst out laughing. They're like, "Come on, just have one." And he's like, "Oh, no, I can't." He's like, "Just one." He's like, "Okay, just one." And then he takes the one. And he's like, "Oh, the moment it hits your lips, it's so good." And then he just gets obliterated. Oh, man. Just one, yeah. Yeah, just a freaking elky. Oh, I laugh to this day when I think about that. Just one. And then he's running down the street buck naked. And then he gets into the vehicle, and then all those women that are his wife's friends or whatever, they're like, "Pretty cold out there today, huh, Frank?" Oh, man. Yeah, he's like, "We're going streaking through the quad into the gymnasium." And then he's running down the street, and his wife's like, "What are you doing?" And he says, "Oh, we're streaking, honey." And she's like, "Who?" And he looks back, and he's like, they're coming. And he's just by himself. Oh, that's hilarious. They're coming. Oh, I gotta watch that again, man. Yeah. Absolutely. You guys seen Year One? You guys should say if you've seen Year One. That's with Jack Black, and can't remember that. Michael Cera is the other actor in there. And they kind of touch on like they kind of admittedly make fun of the Bible kind of stories in there, but Cain and Abel. When Cain slays Abel, he smokes him over the head with the rock, and then he thinks he's dead. And he's like, "What have I done?" And then Abel wakes up, and he's like, "Oh, man, what the heck?" And he goes, grabs the rock, hits him again. And then he's like, "What have I continued to do?" Yeah, that was funny. Absolutely. No, I laugh. "What have I continued to do?" He had a chance to turn away from it and just freaking gives it to him again. Yeah, Fly. It's so funny. I laugh so hard at that. And then he's like, "Go forth and procreate." And that one guy leans in. He's like, "I procreate with the sheep." And he's like, "What?" Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. That's another one that I still just think about sometimes and laugh. Year One. And then they have their high-speed chase, and it's in, like, the horse-drawn wagon there. And they're like, "Yeah!" And then it shows them, and they're just coasting along all slow. Oh, man. I love movies that are really dumb. Like, the dumber they are, I think. Like, old-school Scary Movie was hilarious, too. I like when the guy in the wheelchair there falls out the window after he's on his little Firestone tires where they do the burnout and collide in the hall. And he's hanging out the window and, "Take my strong hand." He's like, "Oh, it's gross. Give me your other hand." "No, that's not my strong hand." And he's like, "I'd rather die." And then he falls. Yeah, 5 miles per hour, exactly. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta watch that again. Yeah, that's so hilarious. Yeah. And Shorty. Shorty's just hilarious in there. And then what is it? Doofy, Special Officer Doofy. I actually, in my Insurgency Sandstorm shorts, I used that clip, the Doofy one, because the game glitched out and the character's hand was all like deformed and backwards, whatever. And then I used that clip at the start. It's like, Special Officer Doofy reporting for duty. And then it jumps to the gameplay and my guy's holding his gun with his hands all contorted. And then I was like, open the door. From Breaking Bad. Oh man. Yeah, Breaking Bad was pretty good. That's what I mean, my mind is just filled with so many little dumb references of stuff. Open the door. Yeah, there's a couple guys out there fishing now. Doofy. Gil Swallows. When he's up there at the podium giving his little speech there. Doofy all. That's so funny. Oh, the kitties, yeah, SK, yeah. You know, we're out here just trying to catch some fish. How you doing? It's good to see you. I did it so good, yeah. I love that. Special Officer Doofy, reporting for duty. He just got his little makeshift badge on there. And then he's like, hey, Doofy, smell my fingers. And he's like, oh, what is that? He's like, that's the smell of a real man. And then he's like, smell mine. And then he does. He's like, oh, what is that? And he's like, my ass. This is so dumb. Oh, I could laugh at that. Oh, man. Yeah, so, you know, my mind is just filled with that stuff. I think that's what permeates my mind a lot throughout the day. Oh, you're from England? Well, I'm in a nearby place called Morris, Manitoba, Canada. So I'm just across the border from North Dakota in Canada. How you doing there, Arsenal? Appreciate you, JL. I need to weigh this chair down with a rock, and then I gotta go and heed the call here, guys. Give me 2 seconds. My chair is just gonna blow away otherwise. Let's see. I'll be right back. No, I ain't caught nothing today, you know. So far, we ain't caught nothing. No, that's how she goes sometimes, guys. Yeah, that's how she goes sometimes. I gotta get some work done on my car here soon, because my car's been having problems with stalling and whatnot. So I'm saving up a bit of money, and I'm gonna get the work done on there, and then I'm gonna take a little bit further of a trip. Yeah, I'm Manitoba, Canada, near a place called Morris, Manitoba. And then I'm gonna go further north, guys, because we'll catch more species further north. Here in the south at Channel Cats is probably some of the easiest catching fish. Well, I appreciate you, Clarinda. Yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day there. Appreciate you popping in. Stay blessed. Appreciate you. Wait for me, fishies. Catch the biggest one I ever caught when you leave. No. Getting tangled up. Yeah, well, that was a little baby pike. I think, yeah, the biggest pike I've caught is like a 41 inch pike. But yeah, you don't catch nothing sitting at home, right? I've caught some really big fish in my lifetime, and it's because I've spent a lot of time by the water. So. Yeah, we'll catch you later, Clorinda. Appreciate you. That's how my luck goes. Nah, you're good. You've seen me catch lots already, lots of big fish already, so. Yeah. Yeah, I've never used a bait caster before. I've seen people just get big old bird's nests. Like apparently you gotta adjust stuff on there and all that. And I've just never used them before. I just like these spinning rods here. Don't. Yeah, well, like somebody was trying to tell me to get one for catching cats, but I was like, I've been using just these spinning reels for ages, and I don't seem to have any problems. I think the only time where a bait caster might be necessary is if you're out fishing in a boat, you're catching big fish, and that fish pulls your rod down onto the edge of the boat there, because at least with a spinning reel, if that happens, your line might get cut, getting pinched between the boat and your rod. But outside of that, I feel like spinning's the way to go. So that's what I grew up using, so. Yeah, I did saw this video of this guy's like, first time using my bait caster, let's check it out. He goes, and this big freaking bird's nest just appears on there. And I was like, oh. Yeah, they look cool. I like that. I like the design of them. They look cool, but I don't like the idea of just getting a big bird's nest like that. Yeah, I'll catch you later, friend. Yeah, like I said, I'll be gaming later, so if you guys ain't busy, you can pop in and check that out too. Like I said, in the next couple days here, I'm going to start tattooing on the channel, so. Yeah, I know, it does take some practice for sure. I know I've watched people teaching other people how to do it on video there, and I'm like, I taught my kids how to use these spinning reels here, no problem. So, I mean, kids can pick those up. But like I said, if you're actually going out in a boat, then I feel like it might be necessary, especially if someone like you, Al, catching freaking sharks over there. Crazy, bro. Yeah, have an awesome one there, Alvin. Appreciate you, brother. One thing I want to try to learn yet is fly fishing. I've never fly fished before, but I'd like to try it out sometime. What's up, biker? How's it going, brother? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it out. Yeah, absolutely. I guess if you can take the harder route first, then everything else is just simpler after that. Yeah, I've never tried it. I've never tried fly fishing. I know a couple guys that have sent me an invite to come out fly fishing with them, and they do it quite often, so I certainly will be able to learn it. Yeah, well, I'm not closed-minded at all. I'd like to try it. It'd be pretty sweet, I'd imagine. 2 people unsubscribed. That's how she goes, bro. Yeah, well, yeah, you know what? Everybody's different, right? People can say what they want. It's not the end of the world. 2 people unsubscribed. Don't take it hard, bro. Don't take it hard. I had to cancel one of my live streams because I had real life stuff going on. And I dropped by like 15 subs right after I made that post. My subs went down 15 subs. So, you know, that's how she goes. Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's an old people thing. Like, I know plenty of young guys that do it. And, I feel like there's a lot more skill involved in fly fishing versus just using your regular spinning reel combo here. No. Like I said, I've disappointed people, obviously, and then my subs will drop. It's not the end of the world. You just keep persevering, keep posting, bro. Just keep at it. Yeah, it's just totally different for me, though. And I watch people, how they're reeling them in. Like, they hook one and they're, like, yanking line. Just like, pulling it. And I'm like, man, I'm just used to just reeling her. But I've seen videos of people catching enormous fish fly fishing. So, obviously, she works. So, second chances are good. Absolutely. Man, we're at 58 likes, guys. Crazy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, if it weren't so windy today, I'd be fishing with my pop bottle. Yeah, well, I can't really fish with a bobber properly here because it's super windy and there's crazy amount of current here. But when I'm at Lockport, I do try different methods there. I'm gonna keep expanding. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Have a good day there, friend. Appreciate you, brother. Blessings your way as well. Thank you for popping in. You hear somebody just brapping it up over there? Just getting after it. You know what? I used to ride dirt bike, like not like in a professional sense, but I used to often ride dirt bike or four-wheeler. One thing I've realized is I'm too much of an adrenaline junkie for that stuff. I've almost taken my own life accidentally a couple times because I just opened that thing up. Even on snowmobiles, I'm just too reckless. Because it's like, I think I went 140 kilometers an hour on a snowmobile across this field, and I just felt like I was riding a rocket. It was just like, thing was shaking. And I was like, I wanted to go faster, but I was like, I feel like I'm about to perish here. So, yeah. I've crashed a couple dirt bikes as well, because I just get hauling. And so I don't really ride any of that stuff anymore. Last thing I need is to break my back, and I can't do the things I love, so it's just not worth it to me anymore. Yeah, and I've known a couple people that have gotten serious injuries from them. So. Yeah, I know. I'm in the same boat here, bro. I got stuff I want in life too. But whatever, it'll be a day. The day will come. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I mean, I would still drive dirt bike, but that's more so just like in a safe way, you know. I don't go fast anymore. I just thought of Talladega Nights when I said I don't go fast. I just thought I want to go fast. Okay. Yeah, 250. Yeah, I know. I know somebody that they crashed their dirt bike real bad and they almost died from it. And yeah, so you got to keep in mind, if you crash on something like a four-wheeler or dirt bike, it's very unforgiving. Especially if you're like me and you just don't know when to slow down. I'm just lucky I didn't really get hurt when all that happened, though. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, some people even just like crash in boating accidents too. Like out on the water, they just open that thing up and freaking flip the boat over. Like, yeah, you can get accidents and everything, really. And I'm still like, we had a couple here at the beginning there, JV. I had one on for a moment there. It's good to have you back, Ryan. But yeah, no, it's been pretty slow now. For a car seat, holy crap. Yeah. I know a guy who's riding mountain bike through some trails, And he came over and did a jump, and he came down and he couldn't stop, and he smashed the tree with his forehead, and he got knocked unconscious for like 15 minutes. He got amnesia. I didn't remember like 3 days. He's lucky to die from that. Yeah, so you can wreck yourself on anything. There's people who literally trip over their own feet and break their neck. So, yeah. But I, like I said, I got 3 sons, and I want to be able to do the things that a dad should be able to do with their kids. So, Bach. Like even in the wintertime, me and my sons, we go sledding down the hills, and we like hit jumps, and we tumble and roll down the hills. And I went up there with another dad and his kids, and I was like, come on, bro, let's go sledding. And he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'll break myself. I'm like, damn, we're like the same age, you know? And I still do all that. I still climb trees and fall down hills and all that stuff. I want to have so much fun with the kids. Oh, you're good, Bambi. You're good. We ain't caught nothing today. We've been just chatting. Yeah, well, I mean, there's obviously, you got to know your limitations, right? I do exercise quite a bit, and I know my body can actually handle taking a little bit of a beating, so I don't worry about falling and rolling down the hill in the snow in wintertime like that, not at all. Yeah, that's the nice thing about working out, though, is your body is not as susceptible to injury when you exercise, so that's the nice thing about it. People who don't used to pressuring their body and putting all that tension on their tendons and joints, because that's what exercise is stress, right? When you exercise a lot, it's harder to get injured. Yeah, as long as you're being careful and you're not taking unnecessary risk, right? Even in my kids, when they've been on dirt bike or something like that, I'm like, I know it's fun going real fast, but at the end of the day, it's not worth messing up your life, you know, just to go quick, right? Well, typically in this spot, you're gonna catch goldeye. You might catch walleye or pike. Catfish is really common, channel cat. There is sturgeon in here, but I've never pulled one out of here. And there's carp, there's suckers, there's also bullheads. There's a number of species, and I think there's even rock bass in here. At the start here, we had a few bites. I had one on for a moment. He was swimming with my line. I could see my line traveling away there, but yeah, I didn't get him. So. Bit your toe. Did you have it on the ground next to you, and he just swung over and got you? Or what? Yeah, you got to be careful with those pikes, especially those big ones. They'll absolutely wreck you. Like they can sever a tendon in your hand or something. You got to be careful with them. Yeah. Right now I'm just using minnows for bait. Oh, that sucks, bro. One injury that I've seen happen a few times with pike fishing is those pike love to head shake. And in a boat one time, this guy was reeling one in. He had one of his rod was cranked right over the side of the boat. And this big pike came up and shook its head. And since there was so much tension on that line and that rod, when the pike spit the hook, that hook went straight up and went and hooked right into like the bottom of his eyebrow, like pierced his eyebrow. Yeah, so you gotta be careful with that. That'll absolutely mess you up. Yeah, and I've had a couple of them kind of chomp onto my hand before too, but fortunately it didn't get me too bad. No, I mean, it's really windy here today, so I can't really do too much. I'm just bottom fishing right now. If it wasn't so windy, I'd probably use a slip bobber or something like that. Try something different, but yeah, it's pretty windy today, so kind of limited to what approach I can take. Even in that my son's first pike, I posted a short where he caught his first pike. It's just a little guy too, and I was taking the hook out of him, and he did a little head shake, and that hook flipped around and it like stuck into my thumb a little bit. Just fortunately it didn't go in too deep, But I've seen that injury happen before, and that's terrible, man. Like, if you got a fish that's head shaking and that hook is sticking out the side of their mouth and they hook you, you don't want to be stuck to them with the hook still stuck to their mouth like that, because they start thrashing around, that hook is still in you. That's just a dreadful way to go. Yeah, so I was lucky there. I was absolutely lucky. I grabbed that, like if I wouldn't have grabbed that pike, he would have sunk that hook into me, but I was able to grab him and pin him down quick. Like if he'd have kept thrashing, he'd have just yanked that right into my hand. So even those small ones can get you into trouble. And they got them razor sharp teeth too, so they'll shred you. Got 61 likes, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's a couple guys fishing over there. Doesn't look like they caught nothing though. Maybe just one of those days. I'm excited for when I go back though. I've already been thinking about it. Yesterday I did a live stream where I did a fish fry of walleye and I made corn on the cob. I got leftovers to look forward to when I get back. I love eating walleye. That's my favorite fish. What's your guys' favorite fish to eat? Mine is definitely walleye. Oh, they're amazing, bro. They're amazing. They're probably the least fishy tasting fish out there, in my opinion. And then second to that for me would be pike. I like catching pike and eating pike. Not the big ones though. The big ones I don't like the way they taste as much. Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on how else you've had it, right? So, sometimes people don't like it and then they have it fried and then they enjoy it. And also how you, oh look, there's a blue heron back there. You guys see that blue heron flying? Maybe not. You might see him above the trees there in a moment. See that big bird? It's a blue heron. You just crossed between them all, huh? I like salmon. I like trout. I like walleye. I've had tilapia as well. That's like the store-bought stuff. I've never had it like fresh or anything. One of these days, I am gonna try catfish, channel cat. People say it's amazing, but I've never had it fried, and I find a lot of stuff is better if you batter it and fry it. So definitely gonna be trying it yet. If we don't get any bites in the next little while here, I'll probably end up ending the live, because then maybe I can go and do some actual other work stuff at the house. There, I'll do another live stream, but at home. I'm gonna do some gaming maybe. Play some Armory Forger Zombies like I did yesterday there. This is so much fun. Because it's been slow. It's been real slow today. Yeah, sometimes I'll come out here and sit for 6 hours and not catch anything. And then other times I can sit for 3 hours and catch a good number of them. Well, my phone doesn't need that charger. Come on now. There we go. Your name, bro. I hope you're doing well. Bro, your name is freaking hilarious. Oh, how you doing? Farzan, how's it going? Good to have you. No, like we have walleye, which is basically kind of like, it's basically the same thing as zander, but they don't get monstrous like that. No, we ain't caught nothing yet. No, not a thing. Trout, yeah, trout's good as well, for sure. Well, there is channel cats in here. I was kind of hoping maybe I would catch some goldeye or a pike or something like that, but I lost one in the beginning there. And yeah, it's just been slow since. That name is so funny, bro. Oh, you went to London for 3 days. Okay. Rigs. JL. Yeah, I know you love them rigs, bro. Man, that wind is chilly now. Got really hot for a bit there now, cooling off again. There we go. M&M World. I'm not even familiar with what that is. My mind thinks of two different M&Ms. The M&M chocolates and then the M&M wrapper. You got a curse. That's funny. Oh, man. Well, you know what? I was smashing fish for a while there, bro. For a while, or just smashing them. But then lately, I've been getting skunked. It's just the way she goes. San Jacinto Monument. My parents are here. Are they alive as well? Or are you getting picked up kind of deal? I can see where the beaver's been sliding in and out. Run! Yeah, there's absolutely some monsters that come out of this river, though. And your Zippy's order. You're good, bro. You can apologize for nothing. What's up, Carter? How's it going there, bro? How you doing, brother? Man, I've never seen the current strong like it is here. Might be even down slide. Now I can see up on the bank there where the beaver's been coming in and out. You can see the little slides he made. No, bro, I ain't caught nothing, Carter. We had a couple bites. I had one on briefly at the very start. I could see him swimming along with the rig there. But no, that's all we had there. I don't understand how I'd make a video about you there, Farzan. Not too sure how I'd go about that. I'm not sure what the one was at the start there. I never even got a look at him. I looked back and I heard the bite, and I looked back and I saw the line traveling in the water. And I went and pulled on it, and I felt the little tug, and that was that. He was gone. This is 2023. I'm not even sure what you're on about there, brother. I'm gonna show you guys out in front here with this current's looking like that was freaking wild. Yeah, it's I don't know if you guys can see it. It's pretty calm here. But then if you look there, you can see the current's traveling two ways. It's going this way on this side, and then that side's going the other way. You can see it. And like there's like waves happening from it. There must be like an undertow going on there or something. It's a beautiful place though. But the shore where I'm fishing is just all rock here. Like typically this is all underwater. Typically the water is like somewhere up over there, but you can see it. It's all receded down to there. Just opening up on that. Beautiful day though. That guy's just brapping it up over there, holy cow. He's out enjoying himself, that's for sure. Yeah, Beaver Slide, and the name Queeper Sutherland. The moment I saw that, I chuckled, man. What a name, that's freaking funny. Props to you for creativity. That's freaking funny. And then Al, what's up, Queeper? Oh, man. Trying to be mature here. I'm gonna check this bait on the other one here. Always end up having to put rocks on everything, man, just to weigh it all down. Everything's always wanting to blow away on me. Ugh. Yeah, I don't take my kids out, have some fun doing fishing. We go out and do some shooting every now and then, and go swimming at the pool. Do a little bit of survival stuff here and there. Watch some movies, have a fire every now and then there. And my life's pretty simple. I don't do anything too crazy. I've already lived enough crazy in my life. Yeah, just giving people a chuckle over here, bro. Yeah, all right, bro. I appreciate you popping in. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay blessed there, brother. Appreciate your fly. But yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day there. Appreciate it. I'll be live later on today, and I will be live tomorrow. I'm certain of that as well. I don't know if I'll be doing any fishing tomorrow, but like I said, I'm going to be starting tattooing on the channel here, guys. So the channel's got a few things that are coming here in the near future. There's going to be tattooing, and then there's also going to be I sing and I metal scream, and that's a passion of mine, actually. And I'm going to start adding one-take vocal live performances, or one-take performances, to the channel. And y'all are probably going to be pretty surprised when you hear me metal scream. I do have some stuff from like a while back when I was just first off starting with it. You guys should check it out. Go to my playlist and look at my metal screams from like a year or more ago. My voice has improved since then, but yeah, I can do some pretty crazy screams. I'm in Manitoba, Canada. What's up, Green Bay? Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna expand on content, guys. Cause like that was my goal with the channel. When I first started the channel, people always told me that I would never grow a channel unless I picked a niche. They're like, you gotta pick one thing, and you just gotta do the one thing. And I'm like, well, what if your thing is just doing the things that you love? That's my niche. I just want to do what I enjoy. And everyone's like, you won't be able to grow like that. And I was like, okay, watch me. And here we are, guys. I'm just doing everything that I love to do, and just expanding it out into the things I enjoy, because I feel like that's my niche. That was what I wanted to do with the channel. And we're building a community, guys. Like we're slowly getting bigger and bigger here, and the channel's about to hit 750,000 views. So I mean, it's certainly growing. And I think in the past 2 months I've had like 300,000 views in like the past 2 months. So it's growing pretty fast. And like I said, we're gonna expand. We're gonna have tattooing in the channel as well. And we're gonna have vocal covers, metal screaming and singing included. And quite a variety of songs too. It's not gonna be just metal. There's gonna be a lot. A family reunion worth going to, yeah. What are you saying there, Creeper? Your freaking name, bro. I'm very immature mentally, so when I see stuff like that, it makes me laugh. I always get a chuckle out of people that got like creative names like that. Yeah, but like I said, you guys will have to check out my other playlist a little bit. I got other content as well. And we're gonna keep expanding into the things that I enjoy, because like I said, that's what I wanted to do with the channel. I just wanted to do all the things that I enjoyed doing. And I didn't pick a single niche, because that sounds boring to me, just doing one thing. No, bro, I ain't caught nothing. This is one of the places here where it's hit or miss, and I'm thinking today is a miss. So, but that's how she goes sometimes. Sometimes you get skunked. But on Sunday, I'm going to go to Lockport, home of the big kitty cats. Okay. Alaskan barn. What was that like out there in Alaska? Yeah, I'm Cree and Ojibwe. That's what I am. I'm a mix. I'm a mutt. Yeah, but nothing being caught. Nothing today, Green Bay. Nothing at all. At the beginning, I had a bite, a couple bites, and I had one on for a moment because I could see he was swimming with it. But when I went to set the hook, he was not there. So maybe I just yanked it out or something. Whereabouts you at now there, Mr. Sutherland? What a name, bro. It's freaking funny, man. Yeah, that wind feels super nice. Y'all ever sleep outside in a hammock before? Yeah, I'm actually, I just got my canoe. We were recently just out in the canoe. I was doing a live stream in the canoe. Oh, you're in Hawaii? Damn, bro, that's sick. That's awesome. What's that like for you? Enjoying it out there? But we're gonna go out again in the canoe here soon, guys. I'm just doing a bit of planning here. Things have been a little more complicated for me lately because I have those 6 kittens that I have to take care of. They're bottle fed because their mom died, and they almost died too. So missed the mainland, yeah. I'd imagine so. It's kind of, even though it's a beautiful place, I'd imagine it's pretty isolated out there. You guys had like a bad fire rip through there a little while ago too, as well, didn't you? Like a big area just got totally scorched. Just see some sparrows chasing each other around. Bros. Oh, there's a bite. I saw that one. I literally saw it when I looked back at it. Just the littlest nibble. You did strike it though. Literally when I glanced back, I saw that raw tip bounce there. He let it be a big one. Sometimes I'm shocked that even the big ones, like I'll see just the littlest tap, I pick her up, set the hook, and it starts peeling line. I'm like, wow. Man, we waited a while for that bite. I'm just using minnows today. I don't got my usual catfish bait. I was gonna bring some with me. I was gonna bring some of that, kind of that jumbo shrimp that I got that's soaked in cherry Kool-Aid and a bunch of salt. That's what we were catching all those big channel cats with on the one night live that we had. And then my catfish bait dip that I made on live as well. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, bro? We haven't been catching nothing here. At the start we had some bites, and I had one take the rig and swim with it. I just barely had another bite here though. Man, that was like 2 hours without a bite almost there. And then there's just one little tap. That's all I just got there. Just a little tap. Mealies. What do you mean there, Bella? Okay, Miss Alaska. You said you're retired, but you just can't afford to head it back out there and check her out, or what? I just laughed at the name, bro. The moment he jumped in and read the name, I just laughed. I can appreciate the creativity on that one. Just one little strike. That's all she did there. 66 likes, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. And like I said, guys, sometimes we go out and she's slow. That's how it goes. But you can go back and check some of my other live streams. I've caught lots on my other live streams. We caught 40 master channel cats in one live stream. 40. I think 37 of them are time-stamped, because 3 of them were caught before the camera even was turned on. And but the other 37, those are all on the live. They're all time-stamped, every one of them. We even caught a melanistic one, guys. We caught one that's like 1 in a million channel cat. It had like black spots on it, and the rest of it was almost white. It was like this like pale gray color to it. Appreciate it, Hunter. Thank you very much, brother. I'm trying to be positive, and I got optimism with the kitty cats now. And you know, like I said, like a week ago, my friend passed away, so that was weighing on me for a bit there. But I feel like I'm processing and just trying to be positive. So I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, Sutherland. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Is that something that you can work on, or is that like a chronic thing that is just gonna persist from here forward, kind of deal? Because I was a personal trainer for a while, and I did bodybuilding as well at one point. And you'd be amazed at the injuries people can come back from. Like, I know people who have broken their backs, like straight up paralyzed, and they come back from it. So I mean, curious as to if that's like going to be a lifelong thing for you, if that's something that you can work towards. Those guys come down in their motorbikes. I thought they were riding bigger bikes. They got some little bikes there. Awesome, Hunter. Well, I appreciate you guys as well. Like I said, you guys have helped me immensely. The positivity that you guys have had coming into the streams here, and just being able to, you know, talk and not feel judged by everybody. And like I said, in my actual life, I'm a big-time loner. So I like peace. I don't like drama. I don't like problems. And in these streams here, that's the nice thing, is we can all be positive in here, and if people want to come in and cause problems, we just time them out. Right? Time out for you. Goodbye. And I appreciate it, bro. I really do. Thank you for that. Yeah, I love being outside, though. I absolutely enjoy being outdoors. Those guys just ripping it. What's up, Fernando? How you doing, brother? Man, whatever struck that there, he just tapped it once and just changed his mind. Yeah, I recognize you. Yeah. How you doing? That's what I was saying. How you doing, brother? Adrian, we are, well, there's mostly channel cat in here. There's goldeye, walleye, pike. There's sturgeon as well. There's carp, suckers. There's a few different species in here. Damn, that guy's bike smells like it's burning. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that there, bro. I hope that you can make some improvements on that. But, so you a veteran or what there, bro? Yeah, I love you too, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Like I said, you guys have helped me way more than you'd realize. Like, honestly, you've helped me immensely with all the positivity. It's been wonderful. So I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep working at me, and hopefully I can keep spreading some positivity while I do it. And yeah, I immensely appreciate you guys. Well, I appreciate that, Fernando. Thank you very much. If you're not sticking around, I hope you have a blessed day either way. I appreciate you. We got 69 likes, guys. And I ain't even caught nothing. I've been just sitting here chatting, getting some sun, laughing it up. Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. What a beautiful day, though. Plus, I had a workout this morning. I did live stream it, but that always makes me feel better, too. Get a workout in. Well, props to you, bro. Yeah, I commend you for that. My brother's also, he was in the Canadian military. He's a veteran as well. So, yeah, props to you, brother. I'm proud of you. Sounds like you're somebody who's a warrior, right? So I know that you're dealing with a lot of stuff now in life by the sounds of it and what you said there, but you'd be amazed at what people can pull through when they work towards it. And even myself, I'm not comparing myself to what you've been through, but at one point I had a double spine injury. I injured my neck and my lower back, and I developed a heart problem, and I stopped sleeping, I stopped eating. My body basically just gave up on me. And I used to be a bodybuilder, like I said, and it got so bad that I couldn't even do more than 2 push-ups. But that's where I started. I did 2 push-ups. I would take 3-4 minute break, do another 2, 3-4 minute break, do another 2. And I went from being able to only do 2 push-ups, and I would shake. They tested me for Parkinson's. I used to shake so violently. They tested me for a lot of stuff. And now I can probably do 50, right? And that's something I had to work at for a long time. So. Okay, well, that's cool, bro. So, thanks for sharing that. What's up, Tomato? Good to see you again there. We ain't caught nothing if you're curious. Yeah, well, like I said, I've faced my own health problems as well. And my PTSD, I'm on disability right now for PTSD. And it got so bad that, like, I would hallucinate, and I'd shake violently. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I went down to 120 pounds. I was 191 pounds when I was bodybuilding. And I was so sick. And then I went through something called derealization. It's like a detachment from your own psyche, basically. Yeah, I hated the world. Like, I lived in hell every day. The pain was just so immense, and it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. And but I came back. And it took a lot of work, and even along the way I experienced adversity through it, and I just kept on going. We've been out here for about 3 hours now, and we ain't caught nothing. At the start I had a few bites, and I did have one take up the line there, and he was swimming with it. I just barely had a strike maybe 10 minutes ago, but that's it, bro. It's been real slow. And even recently, I was hallucinating not even long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. Because when I don't sleep, that happens to anybody. When you don't sleep, you hallucinate. And at the height of my sleeplessness, I slept 7 hours in a week. I was averaging about an hour a night of sleep. And I was still working a full-time job at that point. And then to not eat on top of it for days on end, it's horrible. Yeah, water rehab is really good. That actually takes a lot of the strain off of your body, and it actually provides like a cushioning for your body and movement. Acupuncture, I don't know too awfully much about it. Some people swear by it and say that it's been beneficial to them, so all the power to them for the people that have got that out of it. I tried it at one point, and I just did nothing for me. It was supposed to help with my pain, but I did modify some bells, yeah. This is one of the modified. Ugh, my chair almost collapsed there. That's one of the modified ones. I just put a clamp on it. I want to make better ones. Like, I want to make my own bells. Like my own bells itself, but it's got a little bit of work because I'm gonna have to source stuff and figure out if I can get a good price point on it and all that. But Yeah, I absolutely want to make better bells. I love bell fishing, man. It's like a little dinner bell going off over there. And especially because like if I got a couple rods there, it's nice knowing when you walk away at all and you just hear that bell go. Yeah, it gets my heart going instantly when I hear that bell. Yeah, it's tough too. Thank you, Flava. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. But yeah, to see yourself, like I spent 7 years bodybuilding, right? And when I started working out, I weighed 120 pounds. That's what I weighed. I was really unhealthy. And I took me 7 years. I made it to 191 pounds. I was 191 pounds, fairly lean too. Like I wasn't like, because I ate 7 meals a day for like 3.5 years straight. Um, and I had 7 full meals a day, every day. And people would often like criticize me about it at work and stuff too. Like, man, just eating like a pig over there. I'm like, well, I have a dream. Like, I want to get in the best shape of my life. I want to bodybuild, and yeah. And then I lost it all when I got my spine injury because I couldn't work out for almost 2 years. And yeah, that'd be a good idea there for sure. Yeah. And you know what? When it comes to rehab, the smallest steps will build incrementally to a big change. Because like I said, I couldn't even do more than 2 push-ups after I got my spine injury. Um, my body was cooked. I was so weak and sick, and that's what I started at, 2 push-ups. I would struggle to do 2, but I could handle doing 2. And like I've said it before, there's people up there that weigh 600 pounds and they're bedridden and they're totally just wrecked in terms of health. And they start their workout with, they just get 2 dumbbells. They sit there to do some lateral raises with little 2-pound dumbbells. People will criticize them like, oh, look at that guy over there. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you got to do it though. You got to start wherever you're at. And even if you can only do 1 rep at a time, do 1 rep at a time and do sets of it. Do like 8 sets of 1, right? Like it literally takes that at times. Like, the journey can be brutal, but it certainly can be done for a lot of people. I know there's some people that it's just not doable, but I think a lot of times if people are willing to start somewhere is what matters, right? Yeah, I've fallen in a few times, yeah. I've mostly fallen in when I'm not someone who's fished in boats much throughout my life, and I have fallen out of boats. I don't have sea legs too well. Yeah, I'm do better in a canoe. In an actual boat, I don't know why. I just end up falling out of boats. Yeah. Even when we were cruising, going like 40K out on the boat, and I kind of like look over and just fell right out of the boat. Yeah, I have a couple times. But I've been swimming since I was just a little kid. Um, I think I was like 3 or 4 when I started swimming, so I know I don't worry about water too much. I lived up north near this place called Grand Rapids. They got a hydroelectric dam there, and the river that runs through the reserve, the water is so powerful. You dive off the dock and you come up and you're 75 feet down the river already because that current just pulls you even while you're underwater. And we were just kids, we were little kids, and we were swimming in that powerful current all the time. But we were always told that don't fight the current, just go with it and you'll be okay. And sure enough, we were always okay. Yeah, I've swam in really strong current. Right now, there's like a little torrent going out front here. I think there's like an undertow or something over there, though. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty quick on my feet, though. Even on my live streams here, you can see it in one of my shorts. There was a fish biting, and that rod was about to go into the river, and I like leaped out of the chair at the last moment. What's up, STG? How you doing? Good to see you. And I just leaped up and ran over and grabbed that rod, and I'm like stumbling, trying to catch my balance there while I'm trying to set the hook on this fish. And I did get him too. How you doing, STG? Man, whatever bit it there, you just tapped it once and left. Yeah, I'll probably give her another 10 minutes here, guys, because it's been dead. I'll probably just go home and work on some videos at home and do a live stream at home. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I got. Like, one of my bells, I modified it. I drilled little holes in it, and I put a piece of tape around the outside of it, and it dampens the sound. So when one bell gets hit, it's more of like a rattle, and then the other one is like a high ding. So I can differentiate which rod's getting hit just by the sound. That's what I would like to do, is make like a pack of bells, and each bell has a different pitch to it. So then if you have 4 rods, you know which rod's getting hit just by the sound of it. Because if you have 4 of the same bells, you're like, oh, which one was that? And you don't know which one it was, but being able to tell just by the sound is pretty cool. When my hat goes up like this, I feel like an Aussie. That's what it reminds me of. Look at all those Aussies with their hats like that. They're out in the safari. Yeah, I got a few things going right now I'm working on. Changed your YouTube name. Randy Hunter. That's what it used to be before, Randy Hunter? Where you changed it or what? Certain smell. All the way from Hawaii, just catching it in the wind. You're good funny, man. You're funny, Sutherland. Like I said, I'll be going live again later, guys. I'm gonna go live from home. I'm gonna play some Armory Forger Zombies, probably. I might even play some Ark Survival Ascended. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I know you guys have been popping in here. Some of y'all have been sticking around for quite a while. We got 71 likes, guys. 71 likes, and we ain't even landed a fish. I was always told growing up that I could talk to a wall. And so I think that helps, at least with the live streaming, as I can certainly carry the conversation. Yeah, I like talking. It's weird, like through my experience in life, I did develop a bitterness towards people, and that made me a very isolated person. I would oftentimes just spend all my time by myself. And admittedly, in the past when I was an addict, I was very greedy about it because I had such a voracious appetite for it that I didn't want to share with anybody. I'm like, if I'm hanging out with all y'all, you're just gonna ask me for some, and then that's less for me. So I was very greedy, right? So then I would just be alone. I'd literally just go off into the darkness and just do it by myself, and I don't need any of you. So what's up, Fernando? Good to have you back, bro. Oh, that was a good strike. I heard that one. It's sketchy here. There's so many rocks here, man. Holy crap. Again, just one tap on it, and then he changes his mind. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that was a good hit, yo. But there's something here called bullheads, and they're like little mini channel cats. And most of the time, they're like maybe 8 or 9 inches long. Master Wrangler bullhead is 13 inches. So like, yeah, I do hunt, bro. I got some videos on the channel. You can go check them out if you like. That was a decent strike there, though. I'm kind of curious if you got the bait off of there. Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Tomato. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good rest. Thank you for popping in. Have a blessed rest of your night there, and hope you're feeling wonderful tomorrow. Damn, we waited 2.5 hours for that bite. Okay, got him in Alaska as well. Okay. Yeah, so there's been times where I've been out fishing, I'm getting bites like non-stop, and then I start landing them and they're just bullheads. I'm like, damn, that's who's been stealing my bait all day. Yeah, well, I want to go to Texas one day and fish. Like I said, eventually I want the channel to get big enough where I can actually travel to some of these places. And because I got dream fish, guys, like alligator gar, dream fish for me. I want to go to Florida because I'd like to catch Goliath grouper, red snapper, tarpon, and I'd also like to catch peacock bass. Those look like a lot of fun to catch. Yeah, there's a number of fish that I'd like to catch. So. And I spent a number of years in foster care, and here in Canada, um, admittedly, the government was a little overzealous with taking away Native kids. So they're trying to rectify that with settlements here in Canada, and they're giving some of these kids that, well, adults now, that spent time in foster care, because some of them experienced pretty horrible things in care. And I experienced a lot of messed up stuff in care too. But I stand to potentially get a settlement in the next little while here for $40,000. So if that happens, I'm going to invest into the channel big time. I'm going to get some new gear and stuff for the channel, and I'm going to travel a little bit too. That's the plan. I'd like to go down in the U.S. and make some of these dream fish a reality. I'd love to go to Texas and Florida. Yeah, there's a few places I'd like to go. I mean, if I got the money, I certainly could do it. So, yeah, Florida would be amazing. Yeah, South Texas, yeah. Absolutely. There's a guy that I'm pretty sure the name of his channel is Dan the Hooker. He's a fisherman from Texas, South Texas, I believe. And he catches alligator gar like all the time, huge gar. And that was kind of what inspired me to catch a gar, watching his channel. He's oftentimes out there and just like a little muscle shirt, shorts, and then these big rubber boots on, and he's just catching these monster gar from shore. He's always catching them from shore, and I was like, man, I'd love to go out there and do that. Okay, yeah, I remember the name Randy Hunter. Yep, yeah, I remember that. Okay. Now, so this is the new one here. Hunter be catching. Just one little tap there again. That was it. Change of heart. Let's see. Yeah, that's freaking. It's some people, like, I noticed they get different name changes too because they get their channels banned. Like I love Brett. It used to be MS something. I can't remember the full name of the channel, but it was MS something. And he was like, oh, I want to live stream. I want to get to 50 subs so I can go live. And I gave him a shout out. He got to 50. He went live. And then I was like, how'd the live go, bro? And he's like, my channel got banned. And I'm like, what? He just lost it so fast, bro. Like, no. So. Okay, well, absolutely. Yeah, I remember Randy Hunter. I do remember the name. So, yeah, I rebranded too. Yeah, I don't even want to catch it for eating it. I just want to catch it for the love of the game, bro. Looks like a freaking good time. Yeah, it looks like a blast catching fish that big. Things like a dinosaur. And, yeah, my channel a long time ago, when I was just making, like, art content way back already, like a year ago or more, the channel was actually called Savage69. That's what the channel was. Because when I was in high school, that was my nickname, was Savage. A lot of people called me Savage. Because I'm Native American and obviously was a little bit savage towards people. So, but I rebranded it to Sleepless Savage. A little more family friendly of a name, and I think it encompasses me better. The Sleepless part. I like the Sleepless brand. I absolutely do. I made a new logo that says, instead of saying just Sleepless on there, it says sleep -less. It says sleep less on your dreams. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sleep less on my dreams, you know. Yeah, bro. I remember that. I was just saying, well, what's stopping you? Just go for it. He's like, oh, I've always wanted to do it. I always wanted. And then there's been a number of people that have already told me that they've started on their channels because I just said, go ahead and go for it. I'm like, what's stopping you? And like I'd said, when I started this YouTube journey, like, you know, I felt like nobody believed me whatsoever. I was like, screw you guys, I'm just going to do my thing. Yeah, I like the name. And not even just that, because you can obviously get the tag for searching up the channel as well. And I like my tag. My tag is still Sleepless, right? So, holy crap, that bird was close to me. He must have not seen me or something. Yeah. Yeah, I know the meaning as well. Yeah. Yeah, because it's true. I think people need to sleep less on their dreams for sure. And now I felt that way about it for myself too. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like I said, I was going to work for a year straight without sleeping and eating properly at all. Like I was just, yeah, I don't even need sleep to function. Like it's crazy. I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit stupid or something. But what's up, Adrian? It's good to see you again. Yeah, there's one little tap there. I'm curious if there's even bait on it at this point because he just hit it again. Damn it. Ha! That little punk. He stole my minnow. So he did get it there. But yeah, it's like I said, guys, I've tried to improve on how I conduct myself in the lives, because in the beginning I didn't realize that kids came into here, because it's when you make the video it says, is this for children? I'm like, no, it is not. And then as I was in the stream I realized, I'm like, there's freaking kids in here, man. Holy crap, I gotta conduct myself better. Yeah, since 99, right? That's what I was saying. Like, if the world went to crap and there was an apocalypse, like, I'd be okay, because I could literally be awake for a few days straight and still be out doing stuff. Like, because I've done it for long periods of time where I've just not slept for quite literally a few days straight. No, Alex, we didn't catch nothing. We just barely had a bite there. That was the first bite in like an hour and 45 minutes. At the start we had a couple bites, and I did have one on briefly swimming with it, but no, we didn't catch nothing, guys. Well, like I said, I'm probably just gonna end the live here because it's been a real slow day. Lots of good chats though, guys. Lots of positivity, which I always appreciate with y'all. What's up, Frills? Appreciate you, brother. We've been on here for a number of hours. We ain't caught nothing. Just been chatting it up and enjoying the weather. Exactly. You just gotta get out there, right? Like, if I sit inside too much, I just get miserable. My mental health just plummets if I don't get outside. So I'm sure it's that way for a lot of people as well. Yeah, it absolutely gives me a mental boost. It really does. Like, because I didn't, like, when I first started live streaming, I was so nervous, like so nervous. I was actually here. I was fishing, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I should do a live stream. And then I was like, you know what? Screw it. No one's gonna watch it anyway. So I just turned it on and turned my back, and I was fishing. And then I looked back and I was like, holy crap, there's like 20 people watching. Yeah, bro, like I said, we're just ending it now basically though, but I appreciate you popping in nonetheless. That's been a real slow one, but we've been talking about all kinds of stuff here and having a good chat, and I've been enjoying the weather. It's a beautiful day. I'll give you guys a look out on the water here. It's a nice day. It's windy, but still beautiful. Hope you had a good stream there, Frills. Sorry I wasn't able to catch you. I've been out here just catching the sun. It's a beautiful day though. I love that feeling, just being out here. I'm just parked up over there. One of my first live streams, I got stuck there. It cost me $400. It cost me $400 to get out of here because I had to call a tractor down here to get me out. And there was a tornado warning. And they're like, there might be a tornado coming. I'm like, great, I'm stuck down by the river. That was freaking funny. Okay, just making your flies, the usual chat and banter there, brother. I like your lives, bro, popping in there. Y'all are freaking awesome. Chats with you guys. I tell you guys, just enjoy yourselves. That's what she's about, right, guys? You gotta enjoy yourselves. problem, bro. I absolutely appreciate it as well. You know, like guys that help me out immensely. Helps my mental health as well, like I've told you. So it goes both ways. I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Do what inspires you. Do what is on your heart, right? Sometimes we spend a long time just thinking about stuff and not doing. And, you know, life keeps going forwards. That's why I'm more motivated now than ever to just get out there and do the things that I love. And even, like I said, I'll be adding vocal covers and tattooing to the channel. All that stuff's coming to the channel because why not, right? Everyone said I'll never grow, not picking one niche. And I'm going to hit like 750,000 views here shortly. And I've just passed 1,500 subs. Like, the channel's been growing so fast, and it's just doing the things I love. So, right? Even if people don't think you can do it, just do it anyways. It's like you had mentioned to me there, bro. You were talking about, oh, I want to live stream and I want to grow a YouTube channel. Make them what's stopping you. Just go for it. What's the worst that could happen, you know? Okay, well, I appreciate you, brother Frills. I hope you have a great sleep there, and I'm sure I'll be catching you on your live real soon. Appreciate the support there, bro. Yeah, I don't get political on the channel here at all, bro. I've told people straight up I don't do that here. I don't like I don't like having conversations that go nowhere. In politics, you could talk till you're blue in the face. It doesn't change anything, right? I don't talk about all those hot topics. Like, there's already enough people doing that in the world that we don't need to do that. So, yeah, no, I hear you on that, bro. Like the way I've explained a lot of those topics is like banging your head against the wall. All it gets you is a headache, right? No, nothing good comes out of it, just a headache. And that's how I feel about that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go here. Like I said, I love y'all. Appreciate your guys' support, and you know, you guys keep me motivated to keep at it. And from what you guys been telling me, I've been giving you guys some motivation as well. So it means a lot to me, guys. It really does. I will, like I said, I'm gonna be live at home here in a little while, maybe in a couple hours here. I'm gonna hop on and play some video games because I feel like I've earned it with my hours outside here. So, but yeah, nothing but love, guys. Appreciate y'all. Stay positive, and I'll be catching you guys soon. And I'll be catching you guys later.